Alright, we're back. Tomb of Annihilation. Monday. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
Everyone have their backup characters prepared.
Everybody has their backup characters prepared.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yep.
Perfect. Very, very, very good.
They're level 4.
So, let's dip back into the world of Toril, to the land of Chult, and to the forbidden city of Omu and the Knight's Fane below. We see our characters where last we left them. You had defeated Rosin Sea, slain an ancient foe of your own, taken back what he stole from you, the puzzle cube of the trickster god Unuk. You had to pass a test, proving yourself to his mother, Nanny Pupu, of which you succeeded. Made your way out of her demi-plane with her blessing and had the cube in hand. You then proceeded to continue your search of the Knight's Fane without invisibility, without the cover of magic that you had before, and were quickly found out. Spotted by a mad scientist, someone you had passed before, using zombies as lab assistants to create horrible poison potions. Upon seeing you, he before he could even lunge his zombies in attack mode towards all of you, a fireball filled his room quite quickly, and a lot of other horrible things happened to that room. The scientist was able to clamber out, burned, scarred, almost dead, and make it into the doorway beyond to warn others before the door would open back up and he'd get a spear to the head. But this caused a chain reaction, as we saw last time we saw our heroes, that the area became quite alert within moments of defeating the first room and the next room and retreating back. The alarm had finally set off within the entire complex, and you were ambushed by another group. The situation getting a little more dire, a little more tense than it was before, but holding to it to the best of your ability. You came to realize that this entire complex may begin to bear down upon you, and indeed it did, as war swung open the next door to the next sector of the Knight's Fane, in the hopes of, I don't know, finding an escape, finding out where they're keeping Artist Simber, if he is here, and his stout companion Dragonbait. But upon swinging open that door, you did not meet your friends. No, you met the face of a brood guard, and behind him many Malisons and purebloods awaiting. Well, just as surprised as you are, as this sort of moment is a little bit awkward that we left off on last time. As this door swung open, you see bows, arrows knocked, scimitars unsheathed, magic gleaming in the eyes of all the Yuan-Ti in this chamber, and they look on to see pretty much just a giant turtle. And
hello.
and that is effectively where we left off.
Reptilian cousin.
I really hope the lighting works. Can you guys see anything?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm so happy you can see.
What's all this black shit on my screen?
Well, there is some black shit, I will say, at least in this hallway, because some of the light is it's a little icky. But
Can you get that off there? I don't need that.
I can't get that off there, unfortunately.
The only thing I have that seems to be a little weird is
There's some weird.
I've got like a ring, and then there's a darkness.
Yeah. There's
like
there's some
here.
Yeah.
Roll20 new lighting update. Hashtag.
Hashtag. We'll see where it goes. I mean, this map was set up a long time ago.
It was working, but now it's not?
Now you can't see anything?
I can see me.
You can
And there's like little pinpricks of light. Like
I'm gonna move you around.
There we go.
And now I'll move you back.
Still working fine.
Okay, cool.
was weird.
Sorry if it's a little glitchy, if it's a little weird. This is a new lighting update. This map is not updated for that. I don't know that I want to go through and completely wipe our Tomb game.
No, you're good, man. You're
No,
covered.
it looks pretty good actually.
Okay, if it looks okay, that's fine. I might do some testing later for a
works.
future episode because a lot of what we've done is behind us. So we might not come back to it. So maybe just setting up another one and seeing what it looks like would be beneficial to my time. We'll see where that goes. But we pick up where we left off last time. And we are in that scene. And let me just get some... let me just get some
Benny Hill
music.
going. Oh, okay.
I
Why would you
even,
do that?
I don't even know if it's this. This would be if you were searching around. So I don't think
I was thinking like
I don't think
yakety
it's that.
sax.
You should redact the whole fight, really.
I wish I could, honestly.
Why did we open the snake door?
Because we were trying to find people.
We
Dude,
found several.
This is not. We found no people.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Reminder though, I still have haste.
That is true.
So we hear that gong go off again, boom, as the door opens and the two parties meet. It's immediate hostilities. Like the first thing that happens is they're speaking in Draconic, and this is cosmetic before we even roll initiative, just so that we know where things stand, and they are quite obvious. The minute the door opens and you're right there, the brood guard in front of you is very just completely confused, and then there is confusion across all these faces, even though the magic is still brimming within their eyes. And one of them immediately, there's like a silence for about a few seconds, and one of them immediately points forward, "Kill him!" And it's very much that. Do you do something in turn around the same time, since there was about 3 seconds of silence? I'm wondering if there's two kill thems like that happen at the same time. You tell me, or you just stand there.
He would just start smacking them, like.
Yeah, it would just be like, just like lift, like okay,
Yep.
and then that would be where our initiative
Build them into the pit.
There might be
begins.
oh shit.
I have pre-rolled some initiatives to get them out of the way.
I believe in you, Alexandria, and your amazing initiative roll.
Yeah.
Please do
Whoa!
We needed it. We needed it so
Dude,
bad.
Oh, that's so good. Holy shit.
That's amazing.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Nice.
I just need a Brolin.
You have a +0 to initiative.
My dexterity is 0.
Oof.
He won the lottery there.
Oh no.
I only,
It's okay.
There we go.
As a
God, you guys-
critical initiative roll, perhaps that means I.
No.
I mean, look at all these raw
The only,
numbers.
the only time a crit for this campaign is effective is during an attack.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean we don't get skill crits?
We don't, unfortunately.
Bullshit.
Frisha
God.
is the first to act in this scenario. So you have a war in front of you, but you can understand what is beyond him easily enough. Oh, okay.
Counter charm.
You gain the ability to use magical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. Wow! A creature must be able to hear you to gain the benefit. The performance ends early if you're incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it. Does this take your concentration? Yes or no?
It is not a spell.
It is not a spell, and it does not say.
Doesn't say concentration
doesn't say
anywhere.
concentration. You are correct. So you keep
Awesome.
You're my
the
favorite.
magical aura that you have around you.
See, I
and
have that inherently as myself, but that's good that we can give that to the turtle.
Frisha, what does this look like? Tell me about this clutch move.
It is, she whips out one of her instruments at random. So it happens to be pan flute in this case because she's in half a panic.
Oh my god.
and it's just
First thing you grabbed.
yeah, first thing she grabbed,
I love
and
it.
she is playing the pan flute, but in high pitched like battle music.
I love it. I love it. That is your action. You still have a movement. You still have a bonus if you want to use those. Up to you.
I think we're pretty good. I can't actually see War's health.
It's hidden in the shadows, but it's 66.
81.
Yeah, 66,
Okay.
81.
I think
But
we're
you're
good then
good?
for now.
I want you to roll a d6 plus your spell modifier.
Okay.
And show me that number.
Plus. That'd be charisma, right? You just spell casting. Okay.
That was almost 43 plus 43 because I had a bad moment on the dice
8.
roller.
Wow. Yeah, you play the battle tune. You calm the minds of the. Well, I don't know about calm, but you focus the minds closest to you of your allies, and as you do, the magic I think is potent enough that it doesn't sink in for the enemy. Quite a few of them, 8 in fact, will waste their time trying to do what they were going to do, which was to manipulate War, and they will not realize that they can't do it until 8 have wasted their
Well, they can
entire
still
turns.
He can
do
still
it.
do it. He just has
And he's got an
I have
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, you have advantage.
It doesn't cancel. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then it's
So-
still 8 that are going to attempt to do so.
Mm,
But by that time, they will probably stop once they start to see it not work.
yeah.
So let's go through that then. Never mind. I thought that
Alright,
was
buddy.
just a wipe, but it's not. You guys could have tricked me.
Look at that.
It's gonna totally trick me. Okay, so let's start. This is gonna be, unfortunately, a lot of me doing things versus you guys doing things. So I apologize for the nature of 5e combat.
That's
What's
that's
up?
the entire fucking garrison moving at 21, isn't it?
Mhm, mhm,
Oh, I can't see anything, so I didn't know if that was all of them or just like a
mhm.
couple.
No, that's half.
These
Maybe
are
half.
these I have rolled for groups, so that you know, mechanically.
It's about half and
Damn.
half the snake people and the other ladies.
I've had to roll for
Other sick
groups
people.
for my own sanity. If I rolled for individuals, this list would be vast and it would be
Oh yeah, you gotta group them.
insane. So, okay, yeah, I already know what the action was going to be. So let's just start with the first one. So, I got a lot of suggestions coming your way, War. I
Do you
know.
want me to just roll 8d20, add 1 to it, and we'll just... do
Well,
that?
we're gonna do them one at a time because I want to
Okay.
see if one takes hold, the others will do different things. So,
Okay.
okay,
Oh, wait, advantage, too.
We will break you.
So it would have been...
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that'd be hard. Okay.
I
You're already about to roll a lot of d20s.
so
Mhm.
Get that trigger finger. ready.
make your first save.
Alrighty, let's just see how it goes.
Come on, War.
Advantage
Oh,
18.
18.
18 will be enough. The first attack on your mind, you almost sort of visualize it like a snake trying to curl around your brain. It's unable to even pierce your skull. I would like you to make another one.
Oof.
A 9 won't be enough. In this
Inspiration.
Only took 2.
scenario, inspiration wouldn't apply here. It only just gives you advantage,
Correct.
which you already had, and has to also be announced before a roll is made.
Right.
So
oh man.
the order is
It's worth a shot.
interesting. The order is interesting because of the scenario that is in here. It tells you to come inside, and to yeah, tells you to come inside and to heed not the brood guard, which in your mind means you have the freedom to shove this motherfucker out of the way, basically. However you want. You want to push him into the pit. The suggestion doesn't seem to care. You can push him to the side. It's completely up to you. But it effectively, they're telling you, come in. the Broodguard's too stupid to get out of the way. So I think the suggestion implies that just do whatever you need to get in here. Come on in.
On a positive note, you don't go until 13.
You don't. So that is what
Which
that one is
has
going to do.
concentration.
That is true. Which one has the concentration is very important. Will you know that? I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
But you should know. You're right.
I mean, I'm certainly not gonna need to know.
Yeah. I've got mine. I know who's. Wish I could do like hidden marks.
Icons.
Just
I mean-
mark them all with a different color, and you know what color is the
Technically,
concentration.
Technically, I can mark this guy. Because you can't see his aura, so I'm just gonna do
Red,
that.
blue, green, and purple. Just pick whichever.
Which one could it be?
Who knows?
It's like the cups. Just
Just
takes
like
the
the
cups with the Yuan-Ti and slides them around.
Trying to get an aura on this guy just so I know who has concentration. You know what? It's a little silly. I'm just gonna mark him. I don't care enough to fuck around with this.
I think he's gonna have to make a roll for it next turn. In
It's fine.
About 30
It's
seconds.
like I've
anyways.
just literally just thought of that. I'm like, why am I going through the process of hiding this? It's not. Just doesn't help. So it's just so much easier to mark him. So yeah, you don't move yet, but these others are going to. Yeah, that one had a movement I didn't even use. God, there's a lot that I have to do in this session. He's just gonna immediately fucking move. Yeah, jeez, this is gonna be the weirdest fight I think I've ever done in D&D. Okay.
Everything just broke.
These ones are.
There we go. It fixed itself, mostly.
Okay. I'm sorry if things are breaking. I apologize. Is the light still good for everybody?
That's what broke on mine.
Okay.
When I moved myself, it fixed it though. Except for I can't see into the room fully anymore. But that's fine.
Okay. I think
There's a shell blocking you now.
war technically does not block the whole way, which is why I'm going to be attacking people down the hallway. It's more cosmetic. Mechanically, these creatures can attack. If you guys can attack through war, they can attack through war. We can't mechanically make war a blocker, since the way we've set up tokens that we are doing. There's no flanking or cover from humans, unless you are the halfling
And
that
war
gets that
is
feat.
not 5 feet across.
He's not. So
Well, he's so fat.
I mean, in the same case, that would be no fireball enters this room, which I don't think you guys want. So, so those are gonna move. They're gonna do that, and then these are going to attack. Probably not war because they know he's been entranced. So there will be cover happening here. It'll mostly be only the two from these attackers, at least this first one. So this first attack's gonna be from Farisha. What type is he? Type 2? Oh, he only has the bite. This motherfucker. Okay, this is Snake Arms guy. God, what does Snake Arms guy do?
Probably something with his
Whines
snake arms.
about his snake arms.
I mean, he's probably anticipating that war's
Snake
gonna
arms guy.
War's gonna get in here. Okay, let's
God,
just,
poor Snake Arms.
let's just
guy.
move Snake Arms guy forward. Okay, yeah, I got another Snake Arms guy. He's also gonna
Snake Arnold.
Yeah, Snake Arms. Snake Arms are definitely gonna get in here. And then
Yeah.
I've got a type 3, which can actually do something at range. So he's going to move right dead square center in the hallway. I'm still going to give cover in this situation because he's shooting through a doorway. So Frisha and Valfine, you will both have, you're both going to get a shot, but you will both have +2 armor. So keep that in mind.
Whiskey?
+2 armor. Not a shot of whiskey, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So these
don't
are the
want that
ones
again.
that have a bottom snake body. They look like Ross and Sea. So, God, how are they all on here? This fucking wood's gonna fall. So the longbow attacks. So we're doing 2 ranged. First one at Frisha. Public. 12, I don't think is gonna make it, right,
It
Frish?
misses.
Yeah.
Even without the bonus.
Even without the bonus. And then for Valfine in the back, a 21.
Yep.
Curves
That
the
hits.
arrow. Shoots down the hallway.
I am actually going to try and prevent that.
Okay. Do you add to her armor class? How do you prevent it? Oh,
Oh,
damage.
I deduct from him.
3 deducted from damage. Got you. Damage total will be 8. So you will only take 5 points of damage, Valfine, as an arrow just scrapes right by your arm, cutting the flesh across your shoulder.
All the new leathers.
Yeah. So that one was 1. It moved 10 feet previously. I think it's just going to just go, let's see, 15, 20. I might as well. No reason if it's going to be at range. And then, yeah, what type was he? Type 1? Yep, perfect. Type 3 is going to do something similar and also shoot down the hallway. Oh, wait, I used the type 1 when I used the type 3. I'm so sorry if this is the most boring thing. It's me going through. This is what you get when you fight a billion guys, okay? It's what happens. All right, more shots coming down, still at Freesia and Valfine. First one at Freesia. I'll try to make it as painless as possible. Not happening. If this one hits Valfine again, I swear your luck. No, I don't think. That doesn't hit you, right?
It does.
Wait,
yeah,
with
does.
plus 2 armor?
+2.
With plus 2 armor?
I've... Oh, +2? Okay, yeah, nope.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Yeah, because you have
I was
13
like, oh,
AC, right?
I didn't know how much you were giving me. So.
2.
Yeah,
Just 2.
13
Yeah,
AC.
2. You have half cover, because of the door. So those shots go off.
Yep.
I think that's all my. Okay, that's all my Moisans. God, I still have purebloods coming up. Alexandra, do something about this.
All right. I'm gonna cast a spell. It's gonna be a great spell. I'm
Tremendous.
casting.
Tremendous spell.
Oh, I thought you said mend. I was like, what am I doing with mend
No.
right now? All right.
Ice Storm. Can I get the parameters of Ice Storm so I can set up a proper...
Wow. That damage was so bad. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Give me the parameters before all of that. So like the size. I want to know.
It hits literally everything in that room.
I know, but there's other factors, so I would love.
Fine. I'm not giving you what you want, and I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot radius. It's a 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
20-foot radius. Thank you. That is what I needed to know. And it is a point, so it's a point in between these our squared grid. Perfect. And it's a 20-footer. I'm gonna give it blue because it's ice.
So if you're like there.
Let me just give it a blue color here. Yeah, which point did you want it on? Oh, it's a circle.
The one war pointed is perfect.
Can you point but
One up.
Continue to just hold that while I fix this to a square. Here we go. Ooh. I love it's like I'm working in Citrix. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Perfect. It does cover quite a bit more than I had anticipated. I love that. So they all need to make a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make these in mass. Please tell me type 1 and type 2 have the same fucking dex. I will kill you.
It's just half
If it
damage
doesn't-
across the board
okay.
if
I just want to make I want to make massive rolls here.
He was just making sure that his things had the same dex save.
Yeah, I have 3 types.
He wasn't worried
of,
about you, Kyle.
No, I wasn't worried about
Oh,
you.
okay.
I was like, I'm gonna kill the people who created this game if if these are slightly different. Okay,
So we'll get
got it.
one of the snaky guys in the hallway too.
Yep, you will hit a stinky guy in the hallway as well, which is good. Perfect. So it will be. I'm gonna do the brood guard first because he's by himself in this group. So a DC 14, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Give you guys better bonuses. 2. Okay, so he saved it. He'll take half, which will be 9.
8.
9,
Wasn't it?
right? 9, because 19 and half
Oh, yeah.
should be 9. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. Okay, 9. And then I'm going to roll for all of the Melasons, which will be 3. 1, 2. So roll 3d20. these all get a bonus. So none of them make that. Oh, they get advantage on the saves. I cannot forget that. I'm gonna roll again for all of them and treat each one as the different tier. Like wherever the dice are in a row belong. Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah. Cool. Stack them.
Okay.
Ooh.
One did succeed. One
One did
managed to
succeed.
succeed. And it's the last one, so it probably is the one in the back. So he's only going to take a 9. And then the boys up front that you can't see are going to get torn up pretty bad. Yeah, I cannot forget. Last time I got hassled on YouTube for not giving... for not... They got advantage! That room was supposed to be harder. I was like, yeah. Alright, Okay, that's them, and now I gotta do the pure bloods, of which there are 6. So they also roll advantage, so I'm gonna do 3 sets of 6d20. And we'll do 6d20 again. Alright, the first one succeeds. I'm just gonna go down the line here. So
Looks like first.
Just a second. Oh yeah, go ahead. If you want to shout them out.
First, fifth, and sixth look like they succeed.
First, fifth,
Yeah,
and
the rest
sixth.
failed.
Rest failed for sure.
So
Well, the highest of the rest are
second, second succeeded. Oh, wait,
Second failed.
Second failed. So it got it gets the full 19. What is third?
Failed.
Fail.
Okay. This is much better. I love that you guys are doing the math. Okay, and what is the fourth?
Fail.
Fail.
And fifth?
Fail.
Succeed.
Don't listen to him.
Succeed. Okay.
Naturally.
I love how he immediately trusts Alex
yeah,
over Kyle.
Immediately distrust Kyle. And what's the last
The last one succeeds.
Oof.
I know he tried to troll me. Cool. That is everybody in this room. Clean.
Con roll.
Clean. What'd you say?
Con roll.
It's a con roll.
No. Now you have to make a con roll.
Now I have to make a con roll. Oh, by the way, did any of these guys succeed with the +2? That didn't before?
No, it was all way off.
And they need... Who needs to make a con roll?
Suggestion boy.
Nope, he's
charmer.
outside the
He is
room.
not there.
Did
Nice.
not get damaged.
He's more than 20 feet down the hallway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them are.
He ducked the fuck out.
We hit about half with that.
Yeah, we're dealing with fairly intelligent creatures. So... They backed off for a different reason. I don't think they knew that this room was gonna be like this, but they're probably thankful. But there's a different reason that they backed up. So okay, it's still your turn. That went off. It fucked up this room. We see ice sort of just fill the entire chamber. How far down does it go? Only 20 feet, right?
40.
40 feet down from the
40-foot cylinder.
40-foot cylinder.
Mhm.
I need to know if these, because there's this.
How deep the pit is
I need
and
to-
how high the ceiling
I
is.
need to know how
Yep,
deep this
yep.
pit is, because there are things. Oh no!
I don't think the snakes survived.
I don't know if my snakies survived. I've got some snakes in this pit, and I really don't know how they're doing.
Oh, they definitely did not live.
If they have less than 9 hit points, they're not alive.
I just need to know how well they are swarmed, so it's a little different. Because
Okay,
swarms
so
have
they're swarm-
resistances and stuff.
Swarm snakes. Okay.
I do need to know
Not
the state of
I don't
them.
think they have resistance to AoE though. But I am thinking Pathfinder.
The pit
so.
is 50 feet deep, so this
Oh, they definitely got hit.
they did get hit.
It's a 80-foot column, isn't it?
What
He's
is
at
it?
40.
He just
40.
40 from the point
Oh,
that
never
it's
mind.
at, up and down.
40. Okay.
So
So
we're
10
good.
feet, just barely.
They did not get affected. Cool.
They did that for this precise.
For this
thing, I think.
precise thing, they were like, just put it a little bit further down.
Literally, it's literally just 10 feet deep.
10 more feet. Yeah.
They were
Well-
like, let's put that 4 to a 5 just in case there's any wizards in the party.
I'm wondering if 40-foot cylinder applies to the 20-foot radius, 20 on top and 20 on bottom, right? From
Oh yeah,
point.
No,
it's
it's a-
literally just a giant cylinder.
Yeah.
Of 40.
Okay. So it actually is only if the point that you chose is right above the pit, it only goes 20 feet down into the pit, right?
Yeah.
No, it's 40. It's like
It'd be 40 from the ceiling. That'd be the maximized thing, which still wouldn't hit it. So
Okay, 40 from the ceiling is... I think the ceiling's only 10 feet, so it would have gone 30 down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Math. Alexandria, that is your action. You still have a bonus and some movement left. I believe you've moved 5, 10, 20 feet.
Yep. I'm just gonna boop.
Okay.
drive by. Is that concentration?
No, it's not.
That spell is not. Is that a one-time blast, or is that...
So it's a one-time blast, and that whole room is difficult terrain until my next turn.
Until your next turn. Thank you. I need to remember that. You move back, ending your movement, and no bonus.
I would actually like to ask: is it clear to me that war is ensorcelled again?
I would say that it can be, absolutely. In the heat of battle, he is not as his posture for fighting has gone down.
I'm just gonna say I would notice because this has happened to him literally every time.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay if you would know.
Yeah, I see he's just kind of just chilling, which he never chills.
He does not chill in this scenario.
So I'm gonna drop the concentration on the haste,
which means I get stunned for a round.
Oh, very good.
Clever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will be stunned. The concentration is gone off of you. I will remove that. Very clever.
I'm gonna slink behind the corner, taking the bird with me.
I love it. Okay.
I don't know. Is that a... No. Okay, there's a better one.
It is Pure Blood turn. This room is ice. Let's do them one at a time. So they can... This is as far as this one can actually go. It is going to shoot until War, obviously... Well, no, War's still under the spell, so they're not going to affect War. This shot is going for Farisha, because it's the only person who can see that it's not going to affect. Are you not prone, are you, War?
No. Sorry.
Choose a different mark if you can, because I'm immediately going to think that you are prone.
Okay.
Which would be great for this situation. But
what's the stun one, Ed? He's looking for stun.
It's whatever looks like there's like an aura around you is really good.
The one that's on there now?
Nope, there's one that looks like there's a shield aura around you. Should be on there.
Oh, I'll find something.
No, you won't, because I'll get it for you.
One more.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, so this Pure Blood is going to take some shots since it can. Oh, thank God, the Pure Blood. On just one stat block. I'm so happy. Short bows, 2. Oh wait, 2 melee attacks. Doesn't say 2 short bow attacks. I think it's only 1. Yeah. Okay, multi-attack is only with the scimitar. So it's going to take a short bow attack. Farisha. Public. It should have been normal, so it would have been a 19.
And that hits me. I only have 17 with the...
Okay.
Oof.
What's going on
Does
here?
it get the poison in the short bow too?
It gets poison. The poison is supposed to come through, but it crit it for whatever reason, and I'm trying to understand why it crit it. Yeah, no. It should be 5 and 6, so you take a total of 11. So 6 damage from the attack, and then poison. So it fires forward, rips right into, I think, probably your side, I imagine, since it's got to make its way around War. These are coming almost at an arc, and it fires in and pierces in your side. You feel the poison pump into your veins, and you take that 11. That's as much as it can move because it's difficult terrain. So this one's going to also only move about 15 and take another shot at... I think it's going to be Valfine in the back, but I'm trying to see Valfine. No, it's still +2. So +2 armor, Valfine.
Okay.
It has to barely see your square for it to get that +5. But it sees a good chunk. So this one's coming at you and is a normal hit, short bow. 5 is not going to do it.
Nada.
These others are going to have a lot more difficulty getting what they
I'm
want.
just in the hallway going. Just dancing around. Oh,
All right, so from this point,
rain of arrows.
from this point, it can see most of Freesia. So, okay. Freesia's still +2. I don't think the next one is going to get plus. I think it'll be more if the other one tries to shoot you. So, because I don't even think that one sees Valfing. Here we go for another Freesia attack. 16.
Doesn't hit.
It does hit?
Does not.
Does not. Okay, cool. And then this one is also... Yeah, realizing it like can't get in because there's no spot for it to stop. It's going to back up as well. You will get a plus. Let me just see from this point how much of it can it see. Yeah, you will get a +5. Yeah, it can see less than half of you. So you'll get a +5 AC to this shot.
Your goal is 20 then.
Okay. But it's going to take the shot anyway. I mean, it's fired where it is. Yeah, not happening. Not in a million years. Then this one is going to also back up 15. I think this one has a clearer shot, so it's only +2. I think this one's going to Valfing. So we will do a short bow to Valfing down the hall. For Brolin and Alexander, you guys just see arrows just shooting down. 21.
Yeah.
Yes, that would hit.
3 piercing and 10 poison as it rips
God
into
damn it.
you.
Okie dokie.
And then this one, let me just see from this point. Yeah, it's +5. There's no way. So +5 still to hit you, Freesia. They are just filling that hallway with as many arrows as they can. It's kind of like an Indiana Jones moment where that door opens and it's just a bunch of arrows firing in. So
Doing acrobatics to try to dodge them. You know.
yeah. It's got to be pretty epic because of how many arrows are flying into here that you guys are just kind of like trying to move out of the way of them, some of them catching you.
Do
That's,
some wall run. We're good.
that's all my pure bloods. Finally. Okay, I'm doing this legit. Brolin, it's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, now everything's darkness for Brolin except this long corridor.
That's because you're in a long corridor.
All right, where? All right, I'm gonna hesitantly. Oh, that's not terrible. Maybe there aren't that many of them.
Move 10 feet.
War, you doing all? Do I see War?
He's just like, War, what do you look like?
he does the like whenever he's taken over the mind, his arms just go kind of limp and they're just to the side instead of in fighting stance. That's the tell.
Somebody hit the power button.
Yeah. Well, he still walks around and stuff, but he's not in like fight mode.
All right. Let's see. No, I got wind wall, call,
I mean,
lightning.
Freesia and Valfine are like pincushions right now, so that's pretty cool.
Where are they shooting
I only
you
got
from?
hit by 1.
Are they? You're shooting? They're shooting you from here, right?
Yeah, from the back, all the shots were coming from you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Valfine's got a
Okay.
cut, and then
Can
there's like
I-
one right here.
Will
so.
you allow? How tall are these hallways?
Tall. Let me take a quick peek here and actually get you a number written in the book. Ceilings, unless otherwise noted, are 10 feet high. Chamber ceilings are 20 feet high.
So this is a chamber.
Yeah, corridors are 10. Yep.
Okay. I could cast Call Lightning and start peppering them, but I don't think I could do anything here.
You have vision that far back. You do. I mean, if it's about seeing
Call-
a point to cast a spell, you can see that far back.
Well, no, I believe Call Lightning. I need a high ceiling.
Does it
Oh,
specify?
what? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, there's only
Hallway.
20
Yeah, it's a
20
it's a
feet.
weird one.
Yeah, this is a 20-foot ceiling.
Okay.
Well, I'm referring to this hallway where I could actually.
That hallway's 10.
Well, the range of the. Let me just.
It's 10, but I will say the point that you were looking at, the very square you're looking at, is the beginning of a new chamber. The chamber's weird though. The chamber is corridors. I think it consistently stays 10 feet though, even back there, because this chamber in
Is it the
specific
back?
is just a series of corridors.
All right, I am going to cast it. I'm going to cast Call Lightning here.
And you're safe with 20 feet?
Yeah, I think. Well, I storm call
It's
appears in
10
the
feet
shape of
tall, so it'll fit. Yeah.
Yeah, it would fit anywhere. You're actually fine putting it wherever you want.
Oh fuck! I'm putting it right. You're dead.
Can you detail the spell for me? Maybe post it so I could just sort of see what this looks
Yeah,
like.
let
Since
me-
this is an
let me-
AoE thing that stays on the map, right?
Yeah, it does. So
I got you.
It's a 60-foot radius,
Well, I'm
10
gonna
feet tall.
cast it. So cast it. There we go.
Click the button. Oh,
Okay.
that's-
Well, yeah. Do you guys
Sure,
have?
into the.
Do you guys at least have the?
Oh wait, no, it has to be 100 feet above you. You can't do it inside.
Oh, it has to be 100 feet above you. Yeah. Where does it say that?
In the very first little bit for
Mm.
I'm not reading this spell. I was reading the one on the player's handbook. They might have changed it.
Storm cloud appears.
So
in the
that's D&D Beyond. So
Oh, D&D Beyond is more correct than what I'm reading.
Yeah.
So that is correct.
So this should be good. Looks good. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says as long as you can see the point where you're trying to do it within range of bubbly.
If you are in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
right.
I would say. So then it's up to me whether or not this
Totally
room
up to
can
you.
10
accommodate.
foot
Yeah,
tall,
yeah.
60-foot radius.
I will say the thought of the way this spell works, and you guys can call me if you think this is unfair. I think the chamber would make sense. Back here is low ceiling. I don't know if it can accommodate all the way back here.
Let's do it here then.
Okay.
But it has to be above you.
Yeah. Well, so okay. What Josh was pointing out is pertinent too. It's 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Is the cloud?
Yeah, and it can't. That room nor the hallway can support a
You-
60-foot
Yeah.
radius.
And
This
can
is an
he see
outside
past
spell.
the transition between 10 to 20 feet? Can he actually put it up 20 feet? Because he can only
Um,
see up to the 10 in the corridor, right?
To
Or how tall is the door, I guess?
I told you guys before that I want to pull back on the most heavy rules, and I think this is a good way to start doing that.
Okay.
I think the room is like it's cool. Like what we've discussed so far is perfectly fine. But I think before we get into anything nittier or grittier, I think you can just cast this in this room. I think it's okay. I think it's okay as
Cool.
long as it is in this chamber. I just think it needs the breathing room that, because it makes sense to me if it's only a 10-foot stack, 60-foot radius, that in a 20-foot high ceiling it can just be boop, just kind of
Fill the
above.
top
It can
10.
fill the ceiling.
Okay.
I like that
And just
idea.
Just
Yeah,
as a
that's a
heads
good,
up
good
to
interpretation.
It lets you
Like-
use it
the bolts of
properly.
lightning have to be under the cloud itself. FYI.
Yeah, and in this scenario they would be.
Yep.
I am. Am I
So
just,
no pool of lightning.
am I just lagging here? Okay, so this is lagging really bad. I wish I could put a thing on here, but I'm gonna. These are making me lag insane. Just try and remember where the radius of your stuff is and the point that you were putting it on, so that I do not lag beyond the ability to see.
Pretty much, it's just that room,
It's
and
just
then you can choose any point in that room to cast
Orienting
it.
from that room, I think that makes sense.
I think that would work.
Very cool.
Do you want to, like, maybe box
So
it or
you have cast the spell, Brolin. The clouds fill the ceiling of the chamber. What,
right here?
like right there? Perfect. Just remember that that's sort of the point that it's at. Very cool.
My light just fixed.
Because I
Yeah.
drew something. Apparently the refresh does it.
So, what does that? What does that do? What else does it? What else does it entail? Do you get to do damage right now?
When you cast a spell, choose a point where you can see under the cloud.
Sweet.
A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Which point in this
and-
chamber? It's got to be a point, so like an actual like crosshair.
Because I'm gonna be really nitpicky. This plank.
No, it's got to be like a point in the grid.
Oh.
So, yep.
Just draw an X
A
on
corner.
it, Dustin.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like this, like one of the corners on the edge of. So like if you chose, for instance, right here, you could catch all in this sort of sector.
Yeah. We'll do it. We'll do here.
Yeah,
Then.
perfect. So those two purebloods need to make dexterity saves.
Yes.
Perfect. They get +2 to these, and they actually get to roll again, because they have advantage. Wow.
What? In sync.
Insane. So they got a 16. They both did.
They take half of 25.
Half of 25 is 12.
12.
Nice. So lightning racks the side of this of the wood path clinging to the cliff.
Wisps of smoke all gather, and there's a huge storm cloud gathering in the roof. Yeah.
Heck yeah, all that good stuff. They are, with that strike, bloodied. All right. Brolin, that is your action. Did you have to use your bonus action to make it strike, or was that just a freebie?
Yeah, it's a freebie.
Okay, you still have a bonus in movement.
If you are outdoors,
I didn't realize I go last. Yikes.
I'm so sorry.
I have the least wide kit, so I guess that's okay. I just point and shoot.
Kill what's left.
all right. Okay, so that's casting the spell is my action. Bonus action. I don't. God, I wish I had dispel magic.
Oh yeah, that's been really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, you're good with where you are at on the grid. Just so you know, that means that. Oh no, Alexandria can get in, but she can't. She can't end her turn in the same spot, and I don't know if you can even. Can you end your turn in the same spot as somebody mid-turn? I don't remember if you can do that. I have no idea. Because I'm trying to think of like placement.
I don't know. Do you need to be there, Brolin?
Be here. I mean, kind of the bruiser guy. I imagine I should be able to.
Yeah, I don't
You can
know.
see the spot he needed to hit. That's all that matters.
You can move through someone's square. I think the way we've always done it is you just can't end your turn in the same square.
Yeah,
so
moving through is okay,
so
but-
it's fine if Berlin's there. Alexander can step in and step out as long as she ends her turn outside of the square. Seems easiest.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to. I couldn't remember how we did it. But that's the end of your turn, Berlin. You're good.
Yes.
Okay. This brood guard, this poor brood guard.
He takes damage. I just have to remember
does.
what my dice is.
Yep. You have to just roll. I think it's 3d8. He needs to make a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
3d8.
Yep. So he's gonna do that now. He doesn't get anything for it, so just.
Is this a
13?
unicorn?
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
the unicorns. 13.
Nice.
Oh, he fails.
He
15 for me.
Perfect. So that would be 12 points of damage. Rips into him. Oh boy, he doesn't want anything to do with this situation. Not great for him. Is he? No, he's not quite bloodied. He's close. He doesn't have to disengage for more. He knows he doesn't because he's all mesmerized, and now he's like lethargic. He probably thinks that's a part of the ritual, so he's just gonna fucking.
So, this is one of the things I was looking up. I can still take reactions, but I can't take actions or bonus actions. It's weird.
That's true, but you are. Yeah, you could.
The way it's framed.
You could.
Yeah, and he has nothing against this this brood guard in his suggestion. So
That's true. So and he wouldn't know any better. Go ahead and take a swing.
I will do this.
Oh my god.
Oh man, the one.
No.
Yeah, you managed to muster.
Zombie
It's the
mix.
haste.
You
It's the
managed
haste.
to muster a swipe as it's just and it moves. It just moves away through the ice, but it realizes quite quickly that it cannot continue moving because of how frozen this room is until Alexander's next turn. So it will just take the dodge action and cower. War, It is your turn, but you're stunned for how long?
Just this round.
This round.
Just this round.
Until it's the end of my turn, I get unstunned.
Okay. So I don't know if you can do anything while you're stunned.
Correct. I cannot take
Just
actions,
just
bonus
remove
actions,
it.
or move.
Okay.
Yep.
Just remove the condition. I'm so
You-
sorry that you won't get to.
All good.
You don't get to play.
I don't get to go in the room.
Yeah, it's probably best that you still don't have to go into the room.
This is probably for the best.
Valfine, at last your turn has come.
Haha. I can only see these two people and like these two here.
Then you see them.
So
Perfect.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot at that one. The
Go
one
for
right
it.
above.
Go for it.
Is that partial?
Yeah, it will get a little bit extra.
Plus
AC.
2?
Plus 2. Yep.
Okay.
You can see at least half of it square. Then it's only a plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, it's half one. I will shoot and try to curve the arrow in.
Yeah.
To
That's
the
what
room.
they've been doing. They've just been shooting
Yeah.
down there and letting the arrows ricochet off and hurt you guys.
Nope.
14 will just hit.
Oh, really? Holy shit. Okay.
Mhm.
The 8 bow is powerful enough now.
Non-sneak, obviously.
Non-sneak, but 9 damage. Nice. Nice. And the arrow and just goes right through the back of the arm and pierces through and yeah, you deal some damage. Some blood's pouring down. The snakes are definitely eating well tonight, one way or another. Now that they're not frozen. That is your action, Falfine.
Yep.
Still the movement
So
and bonus.
after
Just those.
firing the arrow, I think like a backspin and curl up this way, right here.
Perfect. Out of the way of the death hallway.
More arrows. Yeah.
I have
I'll pass.
I have a secret initiative here, but I need to think how I'm gonna go about this.
Is it a giant boulder?
It's the snake pit. Sarlacc grows hungry.
I was just thinking like Indiana Jones. There's just gonna be a giant boulder that rolls through, and we all get flattened.
Of course, the whole temple's alerted, so it could just be people from other rooms running to us.
Or a basilisk. Or 2. Because we love those.
I believe in you.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I can see it.
I think that's the scenario. All right, Freesia.
I'm gonna switch what I'm concentrating on.
What were you concentrating on?
The unicorn
The
thing.
unicorn thing. I'm gonna remove that aura from you.
And instead, I am going to cast Wall of Fire
Okay.
down that hallway.
Yeah, just show me. Oh, of course, I did it wrong. Just show me versus me having to put Wall of Fire down. Show me where it is and try to remember for me.
So it's down that hallway and then up 10 feet.
Up 10 feet. Got it. So it's affecting those to the north. Got it.
Those to
where
the
does
north.
Where does it start? Where does it?
It starts here and goes until it hits the
Oh,
wall.
that's so cool! You're splitting the room in half. Yeah, you can definitely see that
And down the
point.
escape route, yeah.
So it goes, like, curls all the way down that area. Actually, if you want to be my best friend, hold that out, and then at that point, and then hold Shift before you let go, and it should stay there, which would be awesome. So I just know it's there on your arrow.
Were you saying 10 feet up, as in like that way?
Yep, 10 feet that
Yep.
direction.
So like there?
No, it's
10 feet from
10
the line.
feet from this line
From
Oh.
Yep.
is on
Nice.
fire.
And I believe they immediately, because Firewall specifies they immediately have to make the save now, right?
So like there.
Yeah, I'll throw it up 1 second.
Not on there. No, yeah, they need to make it right now. So I got some dex saves coming through, and I believe, we've definitely got some +2s. Are the Yuan-Ti Purebloods also +2s? They're +1s.
Wait, does this go on corners or on centers?
It goes along lines. On corners, not centers. That is, even if it doesn't,
Nope,
that
it
is the
didn't
best way to
do what I
interpret
wanted
the
to
spell.
there.
Yeah, holding Alt lets it go in there. Perfect. So 24 was the first roll. So that'll be our damage. Let's get the saves out here. So I need at least 4 with melee sons. So 4d20. These all get +2, but they get advantage. D20. Spell saves DC is 15, so
15. Yep.
All but one.
all but one succeeds. So I'll just go down. So that'll be number 3. So taking half of 24 will be 12 fire damage. God, you guys are lighting this place up. The second one also only takes 12. God. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. And the third one failed, so 24, which is awesome. And then the last one succeeded, so we'll take only the 12. Yeah, so fire erupts, cutting its way across, magically arcing across the pit as well. Flames engulf the northern half of the room, burning and screaming. Sight cannot be seen. Nothing can be seen going that direction, so that's worth noting as well, because it's 10 feet high, right?
Yeah.
And then there's 10 feet of smoke coming down, so that is just sealed off. That side of the room is just fucking sealed. What is the
5 things have taken damage.
What's up? How many things?
5 things.
I can see.
Oh, there are more things that needed to roll. I just got done with the one. I'm also very curious, how long does this last? Because this one in particular means a lot to the battlefield. If it lasts multiple rounds.
It does last multiple rounds. It lasts up to a minute.
Up to a minute, so I'm gonna put in a. So let me just. Really? There we go. Firewall. It will last 10 rounds. It's gonna always click down after you, I believe. Oh, I did it wrong. Just like I have to set this up. I know 10 rounds probably won't happen, but I need to, in case it does, for whatever fucking reason. Because never know with this. We're gonna put firewall up right after you and set it to 10 on a countdown. Beautiful. I'm so happy.
I really hope I chose the right direction there for you, War, because I don't know which one was your concentration one.
ED20. And they're rolling with advantage as well. Ooh, they're gonna need it.
I think it was down.
None of these ones save. It is gonna be. Oh, they all burn. Holy fuck! It's 24. I forgot. Wait, no. It was only 2. The one I forgot. It's only 10 feet out, but 2 of them burn. So it would have only been the first 2 rolls, which still fail. 2 of them just completely turn to flame. God, you guys are fucking this room. Frisha, that's your action. What else? Anything else you'd like to do?
I cast bonus action. I don't have any bonus actions I want to use actually right now. So
Okay.
Actually, I need to check one thing.
All right. We're gonna take a break at 9.
Yeah, I don't want to have any bonus actions I want to take right now.
Firewall ticks down once, and it's Melison's turns. Well, fire is mean. Fuck. So how does it act with them moving? Can they move through the wall? Do they immediately take damage when they move through the wall?
I'm looking. Been a little while since I cast this spell.
I know. We're dealing with some beefy spells.
It takes it whenever it is enters the for the first time or ends its turn there.
Cool. Okay, cool. So this one can technically cross through the wall, which it's 100% going to do without taking pain. This one can just barely make it, and they have to end their turn there, right? Oh wait, this one doesn't.
Yeah,
have to go
there's
yet.
also still difficult terrain.
Yep, I've kept that in mind. This one only moved 10 feet. The other one didn't get to move because I was moving a character I wasn't supposed to yet. But these guys are gonna just fuck off as possible because they are burning. They are burning indeed. 30. Whew. And they're all going to take a dodge action because they don't know what the fuck else is happening. Their room they were just going through exploded with magic very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on. And then one more gets to go. He is going to... And it will be... here. All right. This last one is going to it's gonna look at you here, War. It's going to attempt, I think, to I have a feeling that if it suggests you and you fail again, it overrides the previous suggestion. I'm imagining that's how suggestion works. In my head, at least. So it's going to immediately attempt that because you are a problem. It doesn't know exactly what the other one is, so it's going to spend its time doing that. And actually, will it? No, fuck that. It's just gonna rip. It's gonna rip into what's in front of it. It doesn't care anymore. It's literally just going to tear into you. It is a type 2, so it's got the snake arms, and it's just going to take 2 bite attacks against you.
Against me?
Yep, against you.
Okay.
First one is not going to do shit. Second one, I mean, you might still stay. No, it doesn't even touch you, so you don't even have to. You don't even make a save to break out of it. Yeah, it just goes to rip at you, and it can't get through the solid iron turtle defense. And then this one gets to go as well. Yeah, it's gonna just step in the space of its buddy and take a swing at you. It's a new round, so you can take an opportunity attack on this guy because he's got to step away from you when he makes his attacks. But he's going to make some more attacks at you, as this one says to the other, "We must slay this one! Pull him into the pit!" Oh, actually, that's even better. It's just going to attempt to pull you in. Strength contest.
Oh boy. Is it athletics contest?
Yep. It's going to try to take its snake arms and pull you into the pit.
Can I give him advantage?
How? You can use your inspiration.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it was an ability. Put your discard your. I will steal your thing. Accept my stealing.
Let it go.
All right, I've taken that from you. Perfect. And this one is going to attempt a strength athletics check. That is the swing against it, which wouldn't have made it anyway, but it's going to attempt to pull you down. You get advantage because of the rage, right?
Not the rage, because of Berlin's inspiration.
The bonus inspiration, perfect, 21. So it is going to make its strength just flat. Public roll. Not in a million years. It goes back to its place, and your swing doesn't quite hit, and it's going to step a little further back. Okay, cool. Those are all my melee sons. Got it. Alexandria.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is, we've established I can step through people, so I'm going to come up here so I can actually see.
Yep.
And
as long as you don't end your turn there.
Yeah.
So 10 feet of movement, and you are there.
So I want to cast a spell. You know, this is something I want to ask because I don't quite recall. Do walls break the damage of a fireball?
The fireball damage doesn't go through walls. No, it shouldn't.
I think it's a ray out from the center.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't go like around corners.
It does go around corners.
So like that room to the south, if I landed my fireball there,
it would go in, and I believe it wraps around. I believe the fireball spell specifies that it in particular wraps around corners. Correct?
the fire spreads around corners. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Then it does. Then it absolutely does. So if there's an opening, it affects the space behind it.
Oh, well, like that.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this then.
Reading Rainbow.
And I'm gonna need them. God, that was nice.
Very nice.
Right. So, have fun, Ed.
All right. I need to roll. I mean, I gotta do their damages, but first, this room is now a part of the fight. It was not before. It is now. So I will roll them into.
I hope they enjoy their invitation.
I didn't even know there was a room down there.
So I will roll.
I can't really see anything, so.
I just have to add them to.
See all the things. They look scary, whatever they are.
All right, and then I think these could just go when those go, those go when those go, and then I'm just gonna make a special roll for this boy.
And an important thing to remember, bro, on War's turn. You were told to enter this room by any means.
Yes.
I was told to ignore the brood guard specifically, but not this guy.
Yeah, but you don't have to ignore him in any way. You can push him.
Yeah.
You just have to get into that room.
Yeah, your only order was to come into this room, and that is what you have to abide by for the duration of the spell. Is to
Try to get there.
Be in this room. Get in
And
that
as soon as
room.
it succeeds that,
poor brood
the
guard.
suggestion's over.
Yeah, you're right. It was
Yep.
a terrible suggestion on my part. I should have said kill yourself, which I can't do. So yeah, once you're in here, the suggestion should break. By that logic, absolutely. I'll be more careful about my wording and more evil about it too, if I can. And I'll target Alex. No, I'm just messing. So that fireball, I do need to know what point, the exact point that fireball is at, so I can really see who it affects, Kyle.
Okay. Let me just move back.
The actual point. This point? No, you're pinging a square. It's got to be an actual point.
Then I guess this one.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. So
That's a great point right there.
that's a good point. So 20 feet out from that range. And they all need to make saves. I've got their initiatives. Perfect. So let's begin with this extra stuff. I have to get a new character sheet. A couple new character sheets up.
I broke my wall. 1 second. If it's that.
Perfect.
The Yuan-Ti hate her.
Let's
Figure
try.
out how to clear Yuan-Ti with this one simple trick.
I'm also officially that mage from your World of Warcraft dungeon group that isn't satisfied with how quickly the tank is pulling mobs. So I just I nuked the next room.
Do they get any kind of advantage?
Oof.
No, they don't. Okay, cool. So one of them gets so one of them will save because of his bonus. The other one won't.
I'm really bad for these snakes, by the way. All these explosions are happening above it. There's just a line of
50
fire in the
feet,
sky.
yeah, 50 feet above it, effectively. Yeah, absolutely. 33.
like,
So the
What do you
first
think's going on up there?
only
I
takes
have no idea.
16. So 16 fire damage to the first one. And then this other one will take the full brunt.
Guys, we said to kill them, and then it got really cold, and now it's really hot.
Oh yeah, the cold is gone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gone now.
So now I need to make rolls for liaisons, which if it's a 20 foot from that point, it should affect all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll make 7 for them. Let's roll 7d20, then roll one more time because they have advantage. Okay. Someone go down the line for successes and fails. So you guys know how this works
Okay.
from before.
So what's the DC? 14?
It is a 14. These all get a +2.
Success.
yes,
Success.
3,
Failure.
One at a time. It's very slow for me.
All right.
Okay, so the only ones that
Kyle,
did,
since he's blowing shit up.
the only ones that failed are the very last one, 7, and I believe it is also 3.
7
the
and
rest-
3 are the only ones who failed. All the others succeeded. Got it.
Fuckers.
So
It's
one only takes
16 points of damage.
It's still gonna be a lot. Thankfully.
It is
Also-
true.
16. So let's mark these guys. Okay, marky. And then 3 failed. You said
2 failed. Oh yeah, 3. Number 3.
Number 3 failed. Okay, number 3 is out of the picture. And now we're moving down. Number 4, 6. Yep. So these are succeed.
16.
I'm just behind the wall. All I hear is fire and explosions.
And then the last one failed completely, right?
Yep.
Jesus. I'm just imagining what it looks like in this room. Just blast. Oh, it's so cool.
On top of like
wait,
lightning
this one,
everywhere.
This one actually, just a sec. This one gets a little bit of HP back because I missed one. That's the one that takes the full brunt. Holy shit. Oh, I love. You guys don't see the situation, but I absolutely love the characters this barely missed. The ones where the fire came right up to it. It's perfect. You might. I'll tell you about it later. But that is your action. Oh wait, no. You're still. I still have creatures. So that would be everybody else in this room. So I have to do the brood guard. Well, not quite everybody. One person is okay.
Oh, that poor brood guard.
Yeah, I know. Let's have him make his roll. No. Goodbye, brood guard. He's also dead. He's also very, very dead. And then these guys have to make their saves with advantage. So 2d20, and then we'll do it again. Okay, the first one did fail, but the second one succeeds. So he fails and takes the full brunt, which is so much. And then this next one is 16 because he succeeded. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta start marking bloodies here because there's quite a bit compared to what
They will forever lament the opening of the snake door.
Maybe they will. I mean, they didn't know you were right there, so that's definitely makes sense.
Guys, they're coming down the hallway. Oh god!
Oh wait, no, these are not half.
The best part is, this all took place over 12 seconds.
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah.
Just open the door immediately. Just fire,
There's a
boom,
turtle just
lightning,
It's intense,
rain. Yeah.
God, I'm lagging. No.
Yeah. Just blocking the door.
Just want to mark these properly. Please roll 20. Thank you. I know there's a lot going on. Okay.
I'm tanking even though I can't do
That
it.
is your action. So this room is rattled with fire. Burning snake flesh can be smelled from even out here. Screams, terrible, horrible sounds coming from this chamber.
War's just chewing on whatever he's got.
Alexandria, you have the rest of your turn if you'd like.
I moved back to where I was. I'm around the corner.
You hear the sweet sound of death in the room that you have cast your spells.
So, I'm imagining that these snakes are gonna believe that War is a turtle god, like the ones in the pit, because
They are not
all this
that
happened,
stupid.
and
Oh, the
then
ones
you-
in the pit. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. I was like, these.
I am Bear Ooptow.
because he's gonna be the first thing that they see after all this happens.
War, you hear a voice echo out in Draconic over after the boom sort of settles in just a few mere seconds. You hear a voice sort of cry out, a very sort of, it's got a little bit of elegance to it, but it is definitely speaking in the Yuan-Ti Draconic language that you understand, and it says, "Oh, Quartus, Crumb, take care of whatever it is." And
Oh, it's that guy!
it sounds kind of like him, but a different cadence.
Okay.
So yeah, cool. Okay. Let's have these guys go. All right. You are in the way, sir. Okay, you know what? I know how these guys act. So he actually doesn't get to do that just yet, but his buddy will, and he's gonna fucking, you know what, this guy's in the way and he wants him out of the way. He's gonna make a quick strength check here. We're gonna have some PvP on the bad guy's side. Because this motherfucker is in the way. You hear the sounds, and you can hear the wood sort of creak. It's taken all this damage from these spells, but you hear the wood creak with a weight it didn't before, as a very large, imposing figure comes out of the corner of your peripheral, as far as you can see out of this door. A very, very large individual that you don't get a perfect sight on here, but he's going to just use his overall strength to get this guy the hell out of here. 24. Great.
Wow.
And let's see how this boy does. What is he, a type 2? Perfect. You make your little pitiful roll here. Actually, it doesn't matter. He can't beat that roll. All right, he needs to make a dex save to not fall into the pit as a big, huge, meaty human arm on its shoulder. Move. And it's like, and you see the wide snake eyes of him as he's grasped and sort of thrown out of the way. From those looking in, you only just see that arm, and he gets pushed back. So he's gonna make a dex save to catch on to the edge here. And let's see how.
Or should he have a chance of getting thrown through the fire?
He's getting thrown to the side in this scenario. He's got like a hand on the chest back, because he's in the way. So a dex save for this guy is appropriate. Goodbye!
It's like a movie.
So he just... and he is gone. I'm going to put him down here. I'm not rolling for the snakes to mechanically kill him. If you fall in the pit, you die unless you're a PC and it's actually important. Or you're an important NPC. Oh, he doesn't move there yet. But his brother will. Beep. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, motherfucker. He can't. Alright. He's just gonna and he, you know what? He'll stand here instead. Perfect. Do they have something to ready? Yeah. So he took his action. This guy's gonna ready an action. I think that works. Perfect. Get this. You know what? He just kicks this body off because I don't want to deal with it. that one just falls into the pit. This guy is... Yeah, he's going to choose to ready an action, which works for me. Or, you know what? No, he doesn't have to ready an action. There's no point. You're right there. He can see you. You only have... Yeah, he can see at least half of your thing. Okay, it's probably going to be on the way in, too. So you see another hulking figure from the peripheral, and you can, like, see it sort of grab something from behind it and hurl it at you, War. Let's see how this does. I don't think he gets anything else other than this.
Do I get cover?
Yes, you have a +2. This still can hurt you. This still can actually hit you. What's your total armor class right now?
22.
22. Perfect. With the plus?
Yeah.
Perfect. No. Lucky. Very good. Very good. All right. There's a hefty bonus, man. You hover over, that's a 7. So, okay. That is their turn. And now, oh man, now I gotta do pure bloods. No one gets to go. This is the Ed show. All right. It just has to end. It has to end its turn in the fire, correct? But if it enters it, does it only?
If it enters it takes damage too.
Oh.
Enters here, ends its turn.
This Miwanti's just sitting here. All right, well that makes my life easy because it's not going to do anything. It is completely trapped. These are going to do something. Oh yeah, I know what's going to happen here 100%. All right, it's just it's going to be come up here and a shot at Frisia and a shot at Brolin. Or do these will only get one, but there will be multiple shots. So the first one's coming at Frisia. Oh yeah, Frisia's concentrating the spell too. They both be at Frisia. Okay. Let's do these pure bloods attacking you.
Go for Reggie.
Short bow.
I want my attack.
You don't get it.
Oh!
And it's got the poison.
Oh no!
No.
Oh my god!
Well,
Doesn't think I don't know if it drops him.
25.
It's 25. He's got 27 HP.
Holy shit!
I will.
Can you reduce?
Bardic inspiration myself
To reduce?
Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
Holy shit!
Roll it, because the damage will depict the thing. Nice. So then it is only 20, and you still just need a 10 on your concentration check. So you take 20, you're at 7 HP, but yeah, give me a concentration check real quick.
Nice.
Very good. Alright, it's going to use the remainder of its movement. Which would be 30, so it's going to go here. Ugh, no, fuck that. It's going to go over here. This one is going to go up here. And you know what? It's going to kick its... This one's rolling at this point. I'm just going to start getting bodies off of my planks here. Another shot at Freesia. So let's do a short bow. Remember, you get +2 AC. Not happening in 1,000 years.
Oh.
So it moved total of 10. So it's gonna go.
Oh my god.
10.
Oh, it was +2. I could have shielded that first one. Oh well.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you could have. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Well, it happened.
Yep, it happened.
It happened.
That's fine.
Okay, so I have others that need to go. I just have to remember who they are, because I just moved these two. Okay, that one and God, what's the other one? That one. Okay, so those are the ones. All right, perfect. Jesus. All right, these ones are gonna be in the room because they're gonna do it. All right.
EDSHO.
Okay.
It's the Ed Show.
It's the Ed Show. I get to make all the turns. I mean, that's what happens when you keep activating rooms. All right, the short... I was hoping to take them one at a time, but it's fine.
Activate all the rooms.
Short bow to Freesia again. 16.
I am actually using a shield that time.
Shield, so you have 21 AC.
20.
22 AC.
Because bonus to, partial.
This one's going to move in as well, and it is going to... I believe that square still has good access to Freesia, so still +2 AC, and another shot.
It's still 20, because it's end of her turn, its shield still counts.
Shield still counts, so 21 or 22? How much?
It'd be 22, because it's 17 plus 5.
Perfect. 17 plus 5 is 22, so it still needs to hit at 22. Which can technically do, so I will make the roll. I mean, they always can. So nothing there. Oh yeah, these are gonna... Oh no, the fire's still there, so they're not gonna go there. They're just gonna...
No, they're totally gonna go.
No. War, what's your armor class?
20. 22 with the...
With the cover. Perfect.
Cover.
Cool, so 22 is still what we are trying to hit. 9 is not gonna make it. Alright, these are gonna... So he moved, what, like 10? Okay. So... right back here. This one will be here. That one will stay out, I think. Right there. Okay, perfect. I have one more that can technically go, but boy is she hurt. Yeah, she's gonna peek out, shoot War, and then go back in. So another... Oh wait, this is a Brood Guard. Get this out of here. Brood Guards are dead. Short bow at War. Probably not gonna happen, but always worth rolling. Nope. Just right back where we came in. Lovely. Is that all my purebloods? It is. Brolin. Finally get to go.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to use my action to...
Still have your smoke in the room.
Yep. Oh, the smoke is still in the room. I can't see.
No, your cloud.
Oh, you can see
okay.
your cloud, but I believe you will be unable to snipe the one pureblood on the other side of the firewall because you do have to see the point that you fire down on.
Okay.
That's true.
How many? I can only see one Yuan-Ti.
Yeah, right in front of you.
I'm going to use...
Yeah, your points are very limited.
First off, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at level 2.
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I think there's more, isn't it? Wisdom. For some reason, my wisdom modifier's not being applied.
Yeah, your wisdom is not being applied, so what's your wisdom mod?
3.
So it would be 7 points of healing for Sha.
Doubled my health.
That's pretty easy to do right now, I hear.
Once this round is over, we will take a break. But Berlin's action was to heal. You still have a movement and bonus.
That was a bonus.
That was a bonus. You still have a main action. It cannot be a major spell.
Well, I'm going to use
the lightning.
Yeah. The lightning.
That works. Yep.
So let me roll. I believe it is
just going right for the one in the back.
Yep, 3d10.
So it needs to make a dexterity save with advantage.
3d10.
Leap your bloods get. Yeah, so it's saved with an 18. So it'll take 7 from the blast. Rips up the planks once again. That is your action bonus. Do you want to stay where you are?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Perfect. Ward, it is your turn.
I get a turn.
I know, finally. What's the mark on you right now?
I'm still suggested.
You are still suggested. You must enter this room.
I have entered the room.
Okay.
I am going to re-exit the room and attack this guy.
It'll take an opportunity attack if you exit the room because of that corner.
Oh, the corner will?
Mm-hmm. That corner is covered.
Okay, fine. I'll take the attacks right here.
Okay.
Your axe is on. You might want to rage, though, if you have rage.
My axe is on. I do need to rage. That was going to be my bonus action.
Want to give yourself a red circle? So
Yep.
Yep. You see a hulking, gigantic fellow.
There it is.
I don't have a picture of him, but he looks to be dressed as a Chultan. Let me get his thing up here. Gladiator.
He just tried to throw a spear at me, or at least his friend did, so still attack.
So fuck him.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
a pretty big boy.
do I? No, I do not. So I'm just gonna do regular attack with the battle axe. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Let me make sure. Let me check something really quick because I just need to see the gladiator sheet. Yep, that hits.
Cool. 20 damage.
20 points of damage. Very nice. Yeah, you rip into his flesh, the muscles. You can see them just sort of break as the blood pulses forward, and it just. And he speaks in Chultan at you, looking down at the pit. Says, "I know to get rid of you quickly." So you strike. That's your first strike. Do you have another one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 25.
So absolutely hits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
24 points of damage.
Oh.
24. He still stands, but is bloodied. You can see.
No. Oh no, you used your bonus action. I was gonna say you could shield bash
Yep.
him off the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, so
Shield bash only
shove,
prones, right?
Well, no, shield bash is a shove.
It's shoved.
So
but
you can prone or shove back.
You can prone or shove. Very cool.
But the shove rules are like directly away from you.
Are they? Did they say
Yeah.
they specify? Oh, okay.
At least, yeah.
So you can't like do a hook and have him go.
Right.
I'm mechanically that feels very weird because then how in the game does someone throw one off of this scenario, or do they not? Because I'm imagining like how does one push another off of this
A
area?
grapple.
Full move.
If you're pulling sideways, maybe a grapple.
A grapple.
Is that really
I'm
a
wondering if you have to grapple first, and then once you have the grapple control, then you shove. What do you guys think about that? Because it feels very limiting that the only thing you can do in this game is push forward.
I think the grapple and then shove would work because
It's
in
a two-parter.
instances like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it feels dirty if you're just instantly in it because you failed once, but having two checks.
2 checks.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
It's actually
you grab someone's
3.
collar
It's actually
before you-
3 because you have to fail the grapple, fail the shove, and fail the dex save not to catch the edge. So it's actually very difficult. But multi-attacks, keep this in mind, War, if you want to do this, multi-attacks
Right.
can be used individually for shoves and pushes and all of that stuff.
Right. Yep. It's
Alright.
just shove is push 5 feet away from you.
It is 5 feet away, but I think a grapple first makes sense for a shove in a direction. Would you?
Yeah, I was double checking here.
I don't know if it
I-
says in the rules, but I personally think that's the best way to do it, or else there is no physical way in this game to push anybody to the side. It seems very...
If you're grappling, I think you can shove to the side because they are officially in your square,
Officially-
so every square is away from you.
Yeah. Technically, yeah, that makes sense.
There you go.
That's
So this guy also has ancestral protectors on him.
Let me mark him for that. Perfect.
And then I
Got him.
am going to step away back into the
He will
hallway.
take an opportunity attack
Alrighty.
with
Do I
his...
get the bonus AC or do I not get it?
You do not, because he
Probably
is attacking you while you're in this square.
Yeah.
So... I think he's going to opportunity shield bash you. So he is going to go for that, and let's see if he hits. Your armor class is 20, correct?
Does he have a special ability for that? Because it's part of an action.
So
which-
an opportunity attack for an NPC is very vague. He has actions. He has spear. Go ahead. He has spear melee, spear range, and shield bash is an action that he can use. Shield bash is an attack. It's a melee weapon attack, and for melee, I believe I'm allowed to use any of his melee weapon
Yeah,
attacks
that
as an
makes sense.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
So I think he's going to attempt to shield bash you to knock you prone, but you'll probably save that anyway. So we will see if he even hits. 25 will manage to hit, so you need to make a strength saving throw of 15, but you are raging, so I think you get advantage, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Then you would take 5 resistance.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so go ahead and make a strength check with advantage and take 5 points as he tries to. Nice.
17.
You made it.
Yes.
Perfect. And yeah, you're able to clamber back into the hallway as he goes to bash you. Oh, you were... Yeah, you're not knocked prone. So you are not knocked prone, and you get back in. War, is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Perfect.
Hmm?
King Yaru is gonna...
Even if you were knocked prone, you could have gotten back here and stood up with the amount of movement you had left.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. War, you hear that same voice. What are you fools doing? Protect me! Then you hear a door slam. Valfine, you're the last one in the round.
Okay, easy one for you. I'm gonna jump over.
Okay.
Can I bonus action hide? And try to get the stealth bonus?
You are in a situation that I think you absolutely could hide.
Okay. I'm gonna roll stealth, see if I can proc a sneak attack on this one that I can see. The only one that I can see.
Okay.
I get advantage because the hood is up.
Absolutely. And it's a sneak attack too, so you also get advantage from that as well. That's a hit.
That's a stealth roll.
That's a stealth. roll, but-
What was your bonus to attack? You got a 14, you hit. Don't worry about it. So roll your damage. You might want to roll a new damage roll out just so we can see it.
So, that was just a hide.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
to hide. You weren't attacking. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, you actually had to
Yeah,
make
I'm
the
trying.
roll.
I'm trying to trigger my my kit.
I
Yeah.
immediately thought it was an attack. I apologize because of what Jacob said.
I'm assuming their passive is pretty high, so.
In this scenario, you're hidden. You can get the advantage.
Okay, cool. So go like this. How that?
You can roll
Really?
damage if you
Dead.
want, just to see, but I don't need to technically know it. Wow. Let me just see. 38 plus another 8 is 46 plus 9 is 55. Wow.
What?
55 points of damage. It it impales into this wall. If you want to describe it, go for it. It's a crit.
Yeah, I think probably like, because we've been curving arrows like all night. just kind of line it up and see if I can get it to like go around War, and then I think it just finds the heart and goes right through, just because it's traveling so fast.
Absolutely.
Just like a bullet wound. It's got an exit on the back.
Absolutely. I hope the curving arrow thing works okay, because it would just be this would be a clusterfuck if nothing can happen between people.
No, I can see myself like doing flips and like
Well,
causing the arrow to curve as I fire.
And
Yeah.
I also love what Alex said, and it definitely plays through. The 5-foot square is not all of you. So you can
So
easily see
I've-
around your companions. That's the end
So
of the
I'm gonna
round.
Yep, take that one out, and then I'm gonna move back up here.
Move back
So
up there.
I've been thinking about something. Ed, would you say these are wooden planks?
They are. I'm not going to track damage from spells on objects unless the spell is like Shatter and it says it affects objects.
Well, so Fireball ignites flammable objects.
It does. I'm going to vote no, because I really don't need to track 16 other things in this fight.
Okay, that's fine.
If that's okay with you guys. Because then I need to track the burning, and I need to know what parts of it burn. Or I just say the whole thing burns and it falls in, at which point this situation gets even more complex. Or too easy, I wonder. If one fireball makes this whole room fall apart, it seems very weird.
Technically, it would. It would.
It would.
Oh no.
Technically, it would.
Because Fireball does ignite anything that is flammable that isn't worn.
What are the rules behind that, though? How much damage do I say that they take? Like, I have to make all that up?
Well, I think
Sure.
there is a default hardness for most
wood,
materials. Yeah.
For wood, so I gotta go look up HP of wood and stuff.
Well, I can guarantee that 33 damage Fireball beat that hardness. So if we are going to like start looking at it, it was incinerated when I cast the Fireball.
Then it wasn't incinerated, because that's going too far back in time in this scenario. I will say that...
Or we do this Looney Tunes style, where they've been suspended in air, haven't realized the planks are gone yet. They look down, notice they're gone, and then their legs flail, and there's that sound effect.
Do you guys think the planks should have fallen?
I
don't know.
I'm
mean,
very
if
wet
you're,
environment.
I'm just being a
Say they are.
goofball. It doesn't matter.
it's up to you. Like it's fine either
Well,
way.
to be fair, in Ed's defense, these wood planks are soaked in blood.
The only
Resistance.
reason, if this would have been brought up when the fireball went off, I would have considered it. The only reason is how much work you guys are asking me to do right now by doing a whole lot more things.
No, it's not worth it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate my party for not giving me more homework to do. That is the end of the round. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break and come right back
Cool.
and continue this very, very long battle. We will see you very soon.
Okay.
curious. We are technically back. We're waiting for some people, but I want to know what your spellcasting modifier is. It's whatever your intelligence is, I believe.
Yep, it's 3.
It's 3. Huh. Roll 1d4 for me.
Wait, don't you?
Perfect. Add something to initiative. Perfect. I guess it'll just be the easiest way to do it without having to track a bunch of stuff. Who do we have back? I see we have all our camera boys. Dustin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Alex, are you
I
there?
think it's everyone then.
What about Josh?
Wait, Josh was the camera boy.
He was, but I don't see him anymore. Oh, which, by the way, the names are all kinds of messed up this whole time. I'm just going to turn the names off. Oh, wait, no, don't turn them us off. Names, just bleep. Don't need them. We are just waiting on our boy. Technically, he goes last, so we could start. Let us begin. It's been 5 minutes. Frisha, you are at the very top of the round. An edit that I'm going to make from what we talked about before. Something simple, because this walkway has taken a lot of damage. It is wood. It was flammable. 2 fireballs have gone off in this room thus far. So the walkway is burning. I had Alexandria roll to dictate how long it will take to burn. It has a round before it collapses. So that is a new element that we have. I'm not going to track any HP. It's just a thing that is going to happen in a certain amount of time. So Frisha, you can go.
Alright, I'm going to jump kind of on top of War here.
Okay.
So I can see it around the corner.
All right.
And I am going to, I guess, cast Shatter here.
Okay, how big is Shatter? 4 squares?
It's a 10 by 10.
10 by
10 foot radius, sorry.
Okay, so
it'll be...
Yeah, it gets this sort of whole section here. I love it. I love it.
And I'm casting it as a level 3 spell.
Okay.
Because Shatter.
Shatter indeed.
So I just want to remind everyone, we have totally lost the element of surprise.
Yeah, that's why Shatter is happening.
I know. This is the big boom. They need to make a Constitution save?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. I'll make 2 of them for these guys. Just gonna exit this. Just cancel. I don't want to deal with that. Alright. 2d20. These guys, oof. I believe they have a bonus of 6, so I believe both pass. And we'll only take
8.
8? Oh, no, because it looks like 17. Oh yeah, you're right. We'll both take 8, but there is another guy back here who gets advantage on his roll. Might not matter here in a second because we're gonna figure this out. Jesus. 2d20 for this boy. He got a 16, so he passes as well and takes an 8 and also survives. But unfortunately, can you post the shatter rules?
It doesn't have wood in particular as listed.
Oh, it doesn't specify wood?
It says inorganic objects, and wood is an organic object.
So it counts.
It also takes damage, though, for the things in the range. 1 second.
Yeah, let me just look at shatter. I can actually look it up, too. I just want to see if... Because I already specified that this part is falling in.
Yeah, so the platform also takes that damage.
it says, yeah, a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on a saving throw. It wouldn't make a saving throw. A non-magical object that isn't being worn also takes damage if it's within the spell's area. It's not being worn. It is a non-magical object. I think it just breaks away with that. This completely shatters. We already established that there was a lot of damage here. Can you guys see anything? My thing just went dark.
I can see.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, now that I've moved
Can
my
see.
guy. See.
If you draw
Weird.
if you draw like a line real quick, Ed, that refreshes it for some reason.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't need to technically see. As long as you guys see, I'm good. Oh, yep, there it went. Yeah, this is fucking wonky. I might go in and just turn it back to normal later. So that blast goes off, and I need to make a dexterity save again for all of them. Oh, they made a con save to grab onto whatever they can, which is going to be the wall. So let's have that save go around the block here. All right, my gladiators. God, what is the roll here? I mean, I think I know what it is. It's fucking hard. All right, boys. Okay. And he just falls down into the pit and gets covered in snakes. One clings and is climbing. And then the other one here needs to also make a save. Goodbye. He's also falling into the pit. Okay, you see two bodies. One of the hulking gladiator down into the pit. As he plunges in, snakes immediately cover over him. He stands for a moment, but immediately sinks, and you can see them all just biting into them. There are hundreds, and if not thousands, and they are covering his body, eating him alive. This one is just barely clinging where War can see him to the side of the wall here, and the areas that are very well destroyed, I'm going to just mark here. Where was the point of your damage?
One second, I got to move back. I moved out of range immediately after that.
Yeah, I need to know what parts of this have been annihilated.
Everything up until here.
So this square is gone.
So
This square is gone.
So everything from in front of War down to that square.
Okay, from in front
Is
of me.
gone.
Got it. Perfect. I love it. Oh. God, how much am I bet there were rules for these? Oh. Okay. All of that area is destroyed. Yeah, you see two get taken by the blast all the way down into the snake pit. Frisha, you have a bonus action if you want.
Frisha runs back around the corner and hides behind Alexandria, panting, because
Okay.
it tries to pull the giant ass poisoned arrow out of her shoulder.
Absolutely. Is your firewall still going?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead with what you're going to say, Alexander.
It's fucking scary out there. Stay in here. It's safe here.
Oh yeah, I forgot these guys' turns. Okay. I actually have to do these guys here. Alright. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, I gotta move some people who aren't even on the map. Okay, you go there. Yeah, I don't think you guys hear anything. It's too far. Too many walls in between you and them. Okay, cool. Got it. And then there's some more that need to do a thing. I think actually they're just gonna... Okay. Perfect. And I can actually just say goodbye to that. Alright. Alexandria.
Alright. It's time to return once more to the damage fold. Unfortunately...
You see little other than the edge of a man clinging to the wall. Chultan man. You can just sort of barely see him. He definitely has full cover from... Or, sorry, 3/4 cover from you.
Alright. So that's like, what? How many feet did I move? 5, 10. Okay, I'm gonna be brave.
Oh,
Okay.
there's nothing there.
Wait, oh, those are gone?
Those are gone.
Yeah, no
Oh, that's
ground.
what the black thing means?
Mhm.
You're being very brave.
Yeah, that's you jumping in the snake pit, my man.
Okay, well, now I'm hanging out with Warrior.
That's fine.
Hmm. Well, crap. This is what happens when you can't see anything. Now I'm having to reassess.
You can. There's a big firewall, and you can see this man better than you could before.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, he only has partial cover.
Because I'm a dick.
You have anything with
You
a
can
dex
also
save?
hold the dead on him.
You could, which is probably a better thing because he wouldn't have the cover. It's up to you.
That's fair. He wouldn't have the cover. We're
He's
gonna
on the
total
cover, and he has definitely taken damage.
I need that will save.
All right, wisdom saving throw. One of his
Fail.
weak stats.
Fail it, you little
He
shit.
failed it.
Yeah.
How much damage?
Roll 2d12.
Bong.
Let's see it.
Oops. I typed it.
7. Nice. Yeah.
You could have done that with 1d12.
It rattles in his brain.
Don't find me.
He doesn't have any climbing proficiency or anything, so I think I'm just going to give him a save similar to a concentration check to kind of hold on. Which he's going to be decent at, but...
I can make it
I think
back.
that's just gonna. It's just gonna be his athletics check to hold on after being hurt, because I think that's worth a roll if you're being attacked and you don't know you're not proficient in climbing. 22. Yeah, he holds on, even though his mind has been racked by magic. That is
Magic.
your turn, Alexander.
That is my turn.
After your next turn, the entire walkway will burn into the snake pit. Poor snakes, man. They're getting hit by burning, shattered pieces of huge pieces of wood.
Lunch.
Well, it's.
We are feeding them.
All right, this
You
guy's
know-
gonna fucking climb.
I walked
half
into
speed.
this. I walked into this temple, almost sympathetic to the Yuan Ti, but at this
Yeah,
point,
right
no.
there.
They
Okay.
can.
First mistake.
They
Why
can.
would we be sympathetic to them?
Uses action to
I didn't realize how evil they were.
back.
He's a man of nature, Alex.
Aliens on first contact with humanity.
All right, you hear a door slam and open and slam again. All right, it is. Just gonna. All right, pure blood turn. Okay. All right. I know what's gonna be happening here. Okay. Just going to get this. nice
Purebred,
done.
all the guys that are just stuck behind this snake pit of death
All right.
and fire.
They are also out of the picture, and that is the. Oh, it is not the end of combat. There's still one more. Oh no. You know what? No, that is the end of combat because that thing. He's not doing anything for the entirety of it. So yeah, combat will end. The firewall is still up momentarily, but that is the end of that combat. Let's call that one there. And please,
Good job, team.
God, let me give you XP because I don't know if you've already exceeded 15. I was like looking at this like I need to be able to split up this fight to properly award experience points. So let me actually like look at this and then give you all the XP that you guys would get from this right now. There are within moments the walkway goes crumbling down.
I like that person who's just sort of stuck on the other side there on the one piece of walkway that still exists.
You know what? No, they fell. That's right. It fell because it was burning. Because this whole room got fireballed. So, goodbye. Perfect. I don't have to worry about that. So that did work out. So perfect. I don't believe there are any other creatures who died other than those. Yeah, everything has fallen into the pit. Wood kind of covers the snake pit a little bit, but snakes are still coming up over it. And there's still a little bit of burning happening down below, and some hissing, and a few screams because some people are being bitten to death down there. So let's give XP for that fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Love it. Number of characters are 5, and you guys are level 7 as a party, I believe?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Let us submit. And everybody gets this much XP. Once it types in, there it goes.
I like.
Almost 1,000. And we can clear the initiative here.
Get my calculator.
The firewall lasts a little bit longer, about a minute.
Yeah.
But it's just burning into this sort of empty expanse of a room as there's no more walkway. Up to you guys. What do you think now? You're out of
That's
combat.
a nice amount of XP there. 1 second.
That could have ended badly. Is
We need to
everybody
get out
all
of
right?
here.
Ow!
What's wrong?
Keep your voice down.
They don't know we're here.
Oh,
Oh, they know we're here. There was a giant gong. They know we're here. They just don't know we're here unless we keep talking
Valpine.
loudly.
Valpine, hold still.
I can only
Okay.
rage one more time today.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. That's the what? For some reason it stops. Okay, never mind. So you get 1, 2, 3. So you get healed 15 points of damage.
15?
Well, no, wait, no.
7
sorry.
plus 3?
No.
Is
I'm
10?
sorry. I'm sorry. 3 plus 6, 11. I'm sorry. I saw another 3 there. You get healed 11.
Oh, thank you.
You fine for now?
Yeah.
Boy, you need to be topped off. Oh
I'm
God!
probably okay, but I can only rage one more time.
Give me the berries.
Oh, you're all. Oh, oh God! All right, Brolin's gonna cast another level 2 spell on War because War's at.
Huh?
2
I'm at
HP.
61. That's not me, that's Frisia.
Oh, I'm
Frisia's
sorry.
the one hurting. big
So
time.
on my screen, the black shadow is clipping out your health bar.
Yeah. So
No, it's
like, if I was here,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you
you're
be in
fine.
there? Yeah, I'm at 61.
All right, Freesia, come here. Don't squirm.
You just shoving berries in her cuts? Is that what's going on?
Sounds like it.
No, it's not that simple. Okay, magic vines wrap around
Well,
Alexandria's.
Good
boobs.
berries is a really good healing spell.
Hey,
Because
it
it's
is.
automatically 10.
Yeah.
what are you doing to me?
That's fine. All right,
Heal
you know
her.
I'm gonna cast good berries. Here, eat the berry.
Alright, so I've got. You have
I
a
just-
+4 for your thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, +3.
+3? Okay, so 10 plus 10, so 20. Nice.
At a level 1?
No, unless you aren't doing that first spell.
Yeah, I'm just casting.
Just a good
No.
berries? Okay.
Well, I healed Valfine with that. healing
Okay,
word.
cool. Yeah, good berries though, it will be consistently as
10.
good as a level 2.
All right, now you're gonna feel a little weird eating 10 of them all at once. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What are they, baseball sized?
No.
You can't put 10 berries in your mouth?
One fills a grown man up for a day.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't know till they all hit your stomach at the same time.
I mean, it's whatever. I ain't gonna challenge it.
I am very full. It's okay.
Let's not wait too much longer. Everyone knows we're here now.
So,
What's the plan?
is Artist down the fire pit, or is Artist that way?
I have no idea.
Don't know.
I suppose that is the question.
We've no way to make it across in there now. Maybe does it connect? Does the river connect outside there?
We can check the river.
I believe toward the east.
No, we could make it across.
Oh, two of us could.
No,
I mean-
there's. All right, hold on.
Actually,
Can I-
all of us could. Easily.
Yeah, to the north, right? That's totally connected.
Oh no,
Isn't it burning?
It's all gone. But I was saying, all of us could, because we can do a combination spell that would allow us to cross. It would just take a minute.
Combination spell. I'm curious.
Well, we have the disc.
Fusion, huh?
Oh, I know the disc won't hover that high up. Never mind.
I mean, you'd hover over the snakes if you really want to get down that close, but
Yeah. There's no really good way across.
No.
We should find another way around.
I could turn into a spider and one by one carry everyone across.
it's.
I mean,
Don't
we're
you don't like
just-
spiders now too?
I don't like that plan.
Or we could just go around the way that we know.
Round through the water.
It would be faster. We could move on our feet.
might as well. I'll follow War.
I suggest not back the way we came. Probably down southwards.
That
way we
south
came
is
north.
the way we came.
I mean, originally, but yeah.
Well, that's also the way we came originally.
Just go south.
Okay.
I'm impatient.
You
Not a
guys-
very good trait for a rogue.
You guys move past the piles of bodies, the zombies in this room, all the glass shattered on the ground, the dead corpse of the scientist, the alchemist rather, sitting in front of the door, and beyond the room filled with a few brood guards that you have killed as well. You look upon your handiwork. You see two boats tied up to the water. Beyond, and the same paths that you have seen when you previously entered this chamber.
So, can we can tell what direction the water's flowing here, or is it just flowing away
It's
from
flowing
us?
north. It's flowing away from you. Technically, I think it's supposed to be floating down, but I established before it's floating up, and I like it better that way.
Okay, okay.
So there's some sort of underwater river here.
Well, we know this goes that way.
Well, it might be a way around whatever happened over in Fire Pit.
Yeah.
Take boats.
We do have two boats.
And we know worst case scenario it ends up back in the throne room.
Okay. As long as we don't ride it to the end.
Yeah.
Can
They'll
we
never
all fit
respect us
in
then.
each of these boats? Ed?
Yes, you can. So you guys could just
Okay.
you can just move your tokens up. You don't have to. I'm not gonna, there is a boat token, but it's too fancy for me to bring out. So you guys can literally just go up here. There's plenty of boat. You can untie it, and you can make your way up the canal here with your tokens.
Plenty of boat.
This is
Yep. you
more
can s-
extensive water work than I thought.
Yeah, you can see that as you sort of slowly drift down the way, the water, you can see a little bit of bones here and there, some bodies collected in the sides. You do see what looks to be an opening, a cave opening beyond, as you get further up, but the river does also continue north.
Should we stop here?
Do we want to check it out? We don't know where Artis is
Unexplored.
yet.
All right.
Yeah, I'm cool
Make
going
some
in.
room.
The boats. so they don't float away.
You immediately, your mouth fills with your nose fills with a stench. It smells like a must further down.
Yeah.
Stealth time?
Can I use a
Stealth
nature check?
time.
As long as your axe is off.
Yeah.
You want to make a nature check? Go for it.
Yeah, I want to see if like I can.
And tell me what you got, because I'm not looking at it right now.
Oh yeah, I got a 50. No, I got a 3. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Yeah.
Total? Oh,
It's an ox. It's definitely an ox.
Yeah, it smells musty. It's definitely like the sort of cave must, but there's a bit of a, oh, it's a 3? It just smells bad. I'm rolling, yeah.
So are we stealth again?
Yeah, if you guys want to, make a group stealth check.
All right, here it goes.
Those who are participating.
Oh, right, I don't have to participate. I'll guard the boats.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, we're too good, too bad. That we average out. It's okay.
Should I come and potentially tip that scale?
I mean, I value keeping watch.
Sounds
near
like
the boats.
fun. Oh,
Oh.
okay, never mind. Nope, I want to be included. It's time to roll my check. Stealth.
Once again, I believe in you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is up with that?
I think I was
Wow.
supposed to be a rogue.
What have we had? 3 crits this session? 1 was wasted on initiative?
Oh, and the
Oh, 4
axe went
4.
off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you go further down, and the passage seems to narrow into a chamber beyond, and that smell seems to perforate. You have a light here, yes?
Do we?
Do you?
I was turning the axe off if we're trying to sneak.
We
Oh,
might
yeah,
not.
you're right. You're right. Okay, those of you with dark vision can somewhat see beyond the chamber and definitely see what looks to be fungal growth, sort of curling its way across the entrance.
Is this the latrine? It's just where the snakes come to poop.
The
Is this
fungi
where
goes
the
all the way up
Hydra
to the
live?
ceiling.
Snakes have an odd way to poop.
You poop mushrooms?
It's projectile.
It's projectile poop.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Just wanna carry on?
I'm following war.
I'm
see things.
gonna cover the scarf, or just keep my face covered
Okay.
as we move forward.
I will hold my breath for up to an hour.
Yeah, it's starting.
I
it's
will cover my
definitely-
nose too.
Definitely smelling in here. And when you step up War, you can't see very far, so effectively you just see fungus growing. You see mushrooms everywhere. And as you step in, you get a better view of the chamber a little bit, even with your very dim light. You see around you, and can even see in the air what looks to be a few spores here and there. This entire chamber seems to be filled with the growth of nature, sort of taking back this chamber. As you step in and look upon it, and see just sort of all the spores hanging in the dull, dark air, you feel something on your shoulder. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
Hmm?
It's only me.
Oh wait. I have danger sense,
Okay.
which gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
That you can see.
That is up to you. Yeah.
In this situation, you couldn't see it. Oh wait, well, such as what? Such as traps and spells?
Traps and spells.
How's that work with traps if you can't see it?
I have no idea.
It might be like,
If it's
He
like a
just
thing in
doesn't
the
get
floor?
advantage?
or something that clearly is a trap. Like, oh, there's a bunch of holes in the floor.
This
Or
is not clearly a trap.
Okay.
Uh,
So then I will do a normal roll.
do a normal roll. Yeah, and it's also one I don't think you would have seen until too late kind of situation.
Yeah.
Oh man, you just made it. For the rest of you, behind you, you see what looks to be. It's kind of have your eyes adjust for a moment, even though most of you, other than Freesia, have dark vision. Freesia, you're close enough to War to see it. A long string sort of falls from the ceiling and drips onto War. At first, it looks to be just some sort of liquid, but it stretches almost like a slime. And it drips down onto War's shell and starts to kind of like, you can see it like as it drips down, it's still in that mid stretch, it's starting to just leak into War's shell. War, what do you do? What does anybody do in this moment?
It's leaking into your underwear.
Get it off.
Yeah. Make another. What kind of roll you think this is? Dex. I think Dex still. I think you're just trying to like rip it off of you as quick as possible.
Flail saving throw.
Yeah, make one more for me.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. You describe to me how you get this off of you immediately, War.
Well, he's gonna step away so that it's not dripping straight on him, and just kind of try to rip it off of him, and like kind of brush it off, but ripping.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you see as you rip it off, it's very docile. It doesn't seem to sort of fight back in the moment, but as you grab on it, you can feel your skin start to burn under your scales, and you just pull it away immediately, and there's a sizzling coming off of War's shell. It doesn't hurt you, but you swiftly just throw it to the side, and it sticks like a huge pile of gum, almost kind of look, and it just clings to the corner of the cave, and you can see it slowly move, and it's starting to cling to the wall, and you can see little bits of it start to try to climb up the wall very slowly.
Oh, no.
It looks to just be a puddle of slime.
I turn my gaze to the ceiling.
Yeah, you look up and make a. Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for what this leaked out of.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Carry on my wayward son.
Crit again.
Richard says it's coming from over there and does the toss thing.
You see stalactites.
The top thing where you like turn my head the exact wrong direction.
No, the top thing where she where everyone looks in that direction and then she just sort of waves her hand in front of her face.
You see stalactites, and Freesia mostly distracts you. You don't see anything else up there. You're not sure where it came from.
All right, I shoot magic missile.
Go ahead and spend the spell slot. At the where are you firing this thing?
I'm gonna firebolt directly above War.
Directly above War.
The ceiling.
It temporarily lights the ceiling with a dim light, and you see what looks to be just darkened stone. A stalactite shakes a little bit. A few pieces of stone rumble down, but nothing else.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
You can even hear the slime even now. It's clinging to the wall. It's moved about 5 inches in the past couple of seconds.
Oh
Maybe shoot that.
That thing's actually going pretty fast. A few inches in 5 seconds.
Gonna burn it.
Something. I mean, what you want me to burn it? I thought it was part of a greater whole. I'm curious where it's going.
Probably back up to the ceiling to fall on more people.
Well, or I suggest you don't be in the same spot, for one.
So, we going forward?
You move
Let's
a
go
little
forward.
bit. Let's
Okay.
not stand still.
And suddenly I can't see again.
You all
There.
pass the ooze as it's maybe a foot off the ground. And
Dead end.
you enter into a dead-end chamber, but you do see something interesting. The passage widens into a cavern filled with fungi, as I described before. Toadstools, puffballs, and other tuberous growths covered the walls and floor. Against the far wall, a malformed skeleton lies buried under a patch of buttery mold. A brass ring hangs around their neck.
Brass ring.
It is also have some of the mold around it.
Can I mage hand lift it off of the corpse without touching anything?
Yes. You can make a.
I mean, is skeleton. Would I be able to like break it if it's broken down enough? Would it come free or?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh. I like those. There we go. Well, I usually like those.
Well, while he's doing that, I start poking at the slime with my mage hand.
All right. The slime is back in the is this way. You would not be in the room, Frisha.
Just keep pulling it down.
Okay. Yeah. You know that if it's probably pretty brittle from what it is, and you know that your mage hand probably has enough strength to get that chain off of there.
Okay, I would like to gently remove it from the skeleton and kind of carry it toward us.
Okay.
Just yank it like a lawnmower chain.
You go to yank it, and as it sort of pulls, you see that the head falls sort of off and rolls. And as you sort of pull it back, you said you want to be careful. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Or it might have been a sleight of hand check. Do you have a better bonus for that?
I got a better. Save is way better.
Save is way better. Okay, 13. Yeah, you pull it, and it's out of your control kind of situation. Just the gentle touch. It falls down, and as it does, kind of collapses in on itself, and a of yellow smoke fills the chamber. War, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Holding his breath.
He's holding his breath.
Holding my breath.
Is it a breathe?
Any creature in the
Or-
area must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Sick, it's
so
acid.
I think it does it anyway. Yep. Poison.
I'm gonna use my
Creature
inspiration.
Can repeat. You already have advantage because you're holding your breath.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything on a no, you're good. Yeah, you immediately see the smoke fill the room. It's just a horrible stench. You're holding your breath, and you. Well, what do you do to avoid this? Effectively, I mean, you breathe through it. Effectively, you're making a con save.
Right. He just like kind of make sure that he's breathing out to keep it out of his face, and then just kind of backs up and pushes whoever he needs to get back
Get back in there. Yeah, as this room fills with yellow smoke, and in your mage hand, still a little bits of mold clinging to it, is a brass ring.
I bring it over and kind of dangle it in front of Alexandria. Can you clean this real quick?
Can I clean it? Yeah, I'll give it a nice prestidigitation.
Yeah, and the mold dissipates from the magic.
Drop the ring in your hand.
I now have a ring.
I
A
attempt
key.
pressing is
This is not how I wanted to do this.
It's a key.
Also,
It's a key ring. It's a brass key ring.
I,
Let me
Oh.
re-describe to you what it looks like really quick. So you know, yep, a brass key hangs around its neck. That's what you grab. So it's on a chain.
Okay.
oh, this is going to unlock something.
Hmm.
Interesting. Was there anything else on him? A chest with a lock, perhaps?
I think you can
Yeah,
see.
can I-
You can tell that the corpse, as the smoke settles down after about a minute, the corpse is that of a U1T, whereas what once wore the clothes.
So the sorry, go ahead.
Smack it around with the mage hand.
I don't think I want to risk gassing war out of here again.
I
Get
attempt
war
to
out of the room first.
No, I'm not going to trigger any more of that stuff. Do we see anything else in the room? You said it was a dead end. Is
Yeah,
the
make a
corpse the only thing there?
Make a perception check.
while he's doing that, I attempt to prestidigitation clean the slime off the wall.
Yeah, make an Arcana check, Frisha. And Perception 20. You notice a few things, Valfine. One, there are a set of footprints that seem to perforate the edges of this room that are not your own. 2 Arcana. It just kind of like you hit it and it kind of like hisses at you. That's all that happens. It's like this big of a patch, as it's now almost at your head level as it's climbing its way up.
It's gonna jump.
You notice there is a set of footprints that seem to repeat over themselves around the edge, as if somebody circled this room quite a few times. And the second thing you notice, Valfine, even over if your friends are whispering, is that there is a sound emanating from this room. It sounds like a song, and it is being whispered ever so softly, and it seems to be coming from the walls. And you just hear, "Zah, my toy. Zah, my toy." And it's just this steady beat.
Can I tell what language it's in?
It seems alien.
I hear something.
What do you hear?
I hear a song? Singing?
Song? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Very faint.
All right.
Valfine,
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Valfine.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck. God damn it. Is it a charm?
Yes.
I get advantage.
Okay.
Fake kind. Wisdom save. Please don't be shitty. Oh, thank God.
Nice. This song it's catchy.
We need to
I
leave.
hate catchy music.
I think we need to leave now. We have what we came for.
Okay, let's go.
Let's turn around.
Sagmatoid. You know what? I could see that catching on.
Yeah.
Waterdeep, probably.
Can we not sing it?
Roland, my druid friend, what are you doing? Are you leaving with your friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
You're not gonna speak with plants in the
I was
one
about
room
to
that maybe it would
say.
do something?
like the one fucking room to speak to a goddamn plant.
Singing to everyone.
Well, everyone decided to leave. I was going to talk to the plant.
Well, then
I asked you what you were
talk
gonna
to the
do.
plant.
No, I mean, you don't have to leave with us. I just suggested we
Alfie
should.
hasn't even left.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Oh, goddamn. It's just a fucking God. You
Let
know
me
what?
get-
You're right behind me, okay?
I'm
I'm
gonna.
starting to leave. Yes.
What? Fine, I'll go.
You can keep going. She's turned around. She's just walking past you now.
Alexandria's gonna pivot on her heel and say, "Talk to the plants, Brolin.
What?
It's your one purpose in life, Brolin.
It's the one thing you can do."
Shut up, all of you. All right, I'm gonna talk to plants.
All right.
We're helping.
Go ahead and post the spell for me really quick.
I'm tapped on most of my spells now.
We're helping.
Plants
Yeah, me too.
30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation.
Oh shit! You can turn plant-based difficult terrain into not difficult terrain.
Oh, so
It's a
you
level 3 spell.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can literally ask them to straighten out their shit and clean up their room.
That's funny.
Pick that shit up.
Get out of here.
Thank you. Let me just read this.
If a plant creature is in the area, you can communicate with it.
Okay.
Gain no ability to
Roll.
influence.
Make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I already used. Does anybody want to give me inspiration?
You spent yours on me, so I'll spend mine on you.
You can roll normally.
It's in the water.
It's gonna make him lay down in poison or something. That's a bad idea.
It's gonna make him snort that yellow powder.
Oh!
Very nice. Brolin, as you sort of open up contact with these individuals, you immediately get a tingling sense, a druidic intuition, as their voices start to begin to echo as if they're down a far, far hallway, and they get closer and closer. You barely hear the whisper, and you know that you do not want to hear these whispers, and you can choose to turn it off right now. With a crit, you know that whatever these things have to say to you, it's to hurt you.
Yep, we're going right now.
Yeah, you immediately get a sense of very unnatural. Very, very unnatural.
Listen, take my professional advice as a druid. That ain't natural. Something's going on. Dark magic.
Yeah,
Is it bad?
Because you got a crit
I'm
too,
on the boat. Get up. Whoa, yeah.
Because you got a crit too, I'll give you the lyric because I took the time to write it here in a couple seconds. Yeah, you hear the main lyric of the song of whatever is being sung from the voices that echo within this chamber. Sakmatoi, mother of joy, life in the song you'll surely enjoy. And it's just...
Does anybody know who a Zugmatoi is?
Nope, I don't, but I know what this is. I'm going to fireball the room.
Oh my god.
Spend a spell slot, you do so?
Alright, yep. I'm launching a fireball in there.
The flames lick around the edge and you see it completely burn out. There is a steam. It catches the slime. And also just gets caught in the flames.
Slimy.
As the fire bursts out.
You named it?
And you incinerate the room, and all that is left is this smell of smoke, ash, and decay. And you're not close enough, but whatever song is being sung is not anymore.
Yeah, it was probably for the best. That was creepy.
Alright, well, now that
we go
that
back and look?
happened. Yeah.
Roland spoke the first part of that. Well, I heard the first part.
Freesha, roll a 1d100. I want to see if you get above a 50 for slimy.
Oh no.
There is a stain on the wall. Looking inside, just all burned out. It's just stone. There's ash all over the floor. Completely burned out.
Alright, that feels good.
I pressed negation the slimy thing off the wall.
What was left of him is gone.
I heard those lyrics before, right? Would using my background, because it's the totally most useless thing I have.
Yeah.
Have I read this anywhere?
Yeah,
Would
make
I
a
know?
history check with advantage.
Would I know? Because,
Yeah.
I'm a rogue that reads books,
Yeah.
guys. This is my thing.
21. You have no idea, but you do know where you could get the information. You believe that if you were to talk to a practitioner of darker arts, one familiar with the realm of the abyss and dealing with demons, you might learn more.
Well, I have one person I know very well that's currently in contact with that, supposedly.
Alexandria, do you know what Zugmatoi means?
That's not who I was talking about. Can you spell that out for me, Ed? If you want to PM it to me, that's cool too.
Sure.
There were some darker tomes in my mother's library. I feel like I may have an idea.
Yeah, well, what is it? What's the abyss?
That's nothing you'll really...
Also, you don't know anything about that was just information for Valkyrie.
Oh. I was like, what the hell's a demon?
Brolin, get out of my head. What the fuck's wrong with
No,
you?
it's comfy in here.
I imagine it's awfully roomy.
Real
Filled
Brolin
with-
would know what a demon is.
Oh, right then.
Would Brolin know what a demon
I will remember that.
I said real Brolin would know.
Oh, alright, that's not funny. It's not funny.
It's really not imposter.
I rock the boat.
Is that spelled correctly?
That is.
That is bizarre. All right.
I would like to go to where the corpse was.
Okay.
And-
There's bones left over. They're completely burned.
Oh. You are back there.
Yes, yes. Hopefully they are nice and clean now.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to kick the bones around with my feet and see if it might have had something else on its body that has been cleared away, or...
Oh, burned. All burned. It's just bones.
Okay.
They're black now.
How much experience do I get for slimy?
One. You can have 1 experience.
Excellent, I'm taking it. Plus
I
one.
wish you were 1 experience off leveling. It would be the greatest thing that ever happened in D&D. I did it, slimy.
Slimy! Then you see like the World of Warcraft.
Like the wings come out and everything.
What
Yeah.
joy that would bring me.
So the dynamic lighting is actually pretty amazing when you move around.
What's pretty amazing?
The dynamic lighting, it's actually really good.
Will you clear your
Except when it
arrow,
fails.
Alex? Clear your arrow for me.
Oh yeah.
Alright, yeah, you guys can climb back in the boats. Head north or
Yeah,
south.
yeah. Head further north there.
Ahead of you, the chamber opens up. Oh my god, I was singing this song. You see what looks to be a single pillar that clings.
Stop
Never
singing
got to
now.
really quite be a stalactite or a stalagmite. And it clings to the center of the chamber, going from the ground all the way to the ceiling. And there's a small island around it, and it's just piled with bones. Piled and piled and piled and piled and piled with bones, stacking almost halfway up the pillar. And they just sort of curtail down into the water. And then directly to your left upon entering, you see a small shore that opens up into a doorway inside of a small passage. There's a key hole in this doorway. It is made of iron.
I believe you have something for this, Valoria.
Is this not the back way into Rostin Douche's house?
Or something you'll
No.
notice upon being this
I hand it
close.
to War.
The door is cracked open.
Ah. So the key was
He's
used.
gonna try to peek through it?
Yeah.
And, like, look around?
It's quite dark. All you see ahead of you looks to be a wall directly across from you with an alcove that kind of sinks in.
Listen for movement?
Make a perception check.
This one.
Is it with disadvantage because he has to listen to Alexandria and Brolin bickering behind him?
It is. Make another roll. Make another roll.
Oh no! Come on, why would you say that?
Bumping into me, Alexandria.
Because our characters hate each other.
Oh
We're
my
right next
God.
to each other.
Hey, you beat 15, whatever.
Silence.
Alright. He'll slowly open the door.
Okay.
Shut up. You two, shut up.
The sound
Toffee.
of the iron kind of echoes down the.
I hear
hallway.
everything. Okay.
You're making too much noise, Valfie.
God damn it.
You see the passage splits in 2 different ways, and directly in front of you is a small alcove, a catacomb of some kind. And you see what looks to be some cloth, a pillow, in fact, inside. It seems as though the walls of this alcove right in front of you have been draped to form almost a standing bed. It's empty.
Standing bed.
Like it's drapes in front of me?
Drapes lining the curve of the alcove, and at the back looks to be some cushions.
Vampires.
You look
Quick,
either to
Paladin, sense
you look, to
evil.
you look to your left and right, and you see 2 similar alcoves,
3 vampires.
also empty.
Valfie, were you in here before?
Was I where?
Was this the
Oh, there's light in here. I forgot. You step in, and yeah, there's two green lamps that are lit, and you can see there are even more alcoves further down on either to your left and right.
I don't think I've seen this room before.
I think
Is
this
that a
the
vampire joke?
barracks. There are
you saying I'm
probably
pale?
at least 3 Yuan-Ti in there because we spooked them down the tunnel.
Well, are we ready?
I think so.
Oh.
Good luck.
2 of them are on fire.
That firewall's long gone. More you
I
see
know.
long hallway, another light coming down, a green lamp, and just alcoves on either side, all looking similar to the one you were just staring at. You can see each alcove seems to hold different variety of colors of the drapery and pillows within. A couple of them holding what looks to be severed fingers, food, recently probably eaten, teeth marks inside of them.
One is a teddy bear.
Are there any sigils or any markings on the draperies?
On the
they
draperies
just plain?
themselves, they are plain, beautiful, bright, vibrant, Chultan colored draperies.
Time to get in there, Merlin.
Similar to the ones like you saw in the
I pushed past Alexander.
in the consort room and in Rossensey's bedroom. Brolin, going there, you see a long hallway, many alcoves on either side, and at the end is a green lamp, and one on the side that you're on as well.
Valfine, look, there's a lamp.
There's one right next to you as well.
There's a lamp right here too.
Okay. I mean, that's lit in here. It's
Or
very
you can
strange,
see
but-
that the passage goes north, and shortly you will be seeing Brolin
Oh, there you go.
as he passes there. You guys pass by these individual alcoves as you come down, and there's one final alcove at the end, looking just similar to the others. Nothing standing out. And a
How
passage
the hell did they
leading
get
on-
out of here?
And the passage leading on into an empty room that seems familiar to you.
Snake
Sound
door.
of snakes hissing.
All right, leaving back to the
So-
boats.
So all of this, they're all empty. Like there's no movement or sound or anything.
All empty. I think you guys step like slowly down.
We woke up all the people out of their bedroom there. Wait, no, wait. That was the hallway, huh? Yep.
I think we should at least look down into the other room before we leave.
What other room?
The room where we trapped at least 2 people.
You guys, totally, if you can. If you want.
What?
I'm gonna make a stealth check and then peer around that corner.
Okay.
Yeah, this dynamic light is pretty cool.
Can I assist? Oh no, never mind. You don't need it. I was just gonna say, I would aid by holding the cloak that she's wearing so it won't billow and make noise.
Appreciate you look around the
Oh,
corner.
that is controllable.
Appreciate you look around the corner and you don't see anything. But make a perception check for me. Alexandria, can you also roll stealth for me?
On it.
Let me roll. Come on, bro.
Stealth.
You do hear. Do you speak Teutonic?
I do not.
You hear some sort of alien kind of whispering. Yeah.
I signal for War to come up and listen to them.
War, make a stealth check for me.
Oh boy. My favorite.
I don't see why
Oh.
we're trying to be quiet. We've killed her.
War, you hear nothing. Even as hard as you try, silence over in the chamber beyond, and you can see nothing. You this wall on either side of you, they're climbable. But if you wanted to try to get closer. But there's a 50-foot deep snake pit below you, and the snakes at this point have gotten over everything, and everything else is sunk down below.
Sinky.
So what can I see in that?
Yes, you can see something a little disturbing, but you don't have the sight for it. I don't believe you don't have any light. I don't. Your character.
Isn't this big room lit?
You're right. It is lit. That would be why you can see what you can see there.
Yeah.
You see what looks to be alcoves, and within are baths. What looks to be like baths, sort of indented into the floor, and they're filled with blood.
There are literal bloodbaths in there.
And there's blood staining the floor.
Well, you know what they say, iron's good for your skin.
But are they for bathing in the blood, or are they for prisoners
Yes.
to contain it?
I don't know enough about Yuan-Ti, unfortunately, to answer that
I
question.
can get me and one other person over there.
I wouldn't by yourselves, personally.
Let's
I'm gonna go on that one. I vote no.
let's try some other things. We can always come back to this if we have time.
We still need to find Ortis.
I could always summon Fiera, and she could go look.
That is the good plan. Let's do that.
I like that a lot better than two people separating from the rest of the group.
Yeah, same.
All right, someone massage my shoulders while I concentrate.
Okay.
Does that count as a performance check?
Oh no.
Ow. Ow.
I don't know.
Just for the and I bet 15.
You fly Fiera over to the other ledge.
To the other room that everyone is curious about.
The room that everyone is curious about, and I believe she still has a dark vision of some kind as an owl.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, she swings over here. You get a very, very brief image, a very, very brief, of what looks like a long sort of hall out back into darkness, which you can see through most of, and sort of a large group of people in the back, which you don't really get the details of, as several arrows fire out at this point, and a good couple pluck into her. I do not believe she has enough HP to survive, and she did poof. And then the easy enough audible sound of new bows being drawn. And a little bit of a sound of a whimper. And I think you can hear some whispering now, for sure. Some talking. Just say, "What was that? I don't know. Ready yourself. Are the casters there? I don't know. I can't see them." And it says, "Just ready your bow." And yeah, you hear them. And then you hear some other crying of what seems to be someone speaking in Chultan, rather than in the Draconic language, and you hear a woman says, I don't want to die. Shut up! Shut your mouth! And that's that's a discussion, and then they all quiet as you hear the sounds of arrow bows go taut again.
They're waiting with bows, and they know that, we have casters, but I am not sure about. There's a Chultan woman in there too. I don't know if that means prisoner or not. They seemed pretty desperate.
I think it's safe to assume it is a prisoner. Is there any way to even get over there? I can't see anything from here, but
Well, that
did
smile
we
was
take care of that?
terrifying in some ways.
So
Well,
don't fireball the room. Might
don't
be
have-
Okay, alright.
Well, they don't have any way out of there, at least that we know.
they're
of.
pretty jumpy though. We could probably illusion them into firing their bows.
Could we perhaps get them to surrender?
Do any of us speak their language?
Well,
I
a
do,
few of
but
them.
not the most silver-tongued.
Yeah, I don't speak Draconic, but I do
I-
speak Chultan.
I
While
feel-
while we're deciding this, I'm gonna move around back and watch the door.
Okay. Yep. You look out. You don't see anything else out the door.
I'm just gonna keep
Yep.
Just gonna keep my bow
Just
drawn.
hear the water rush past.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I could turn into a badger.
Didn't turn into a badger.
You could turn. Turn into a small bird.
I can't fly yet.
Fly in there. Could turn into a snake.
Arrow would come over.
Just and then one of us could underarm chuck you over to the other side. You just.
Why?
We're
I
ready.
legitimately be able to throw me over, but I don't want to go over there like that.
I think I'd take a damage. I think the snake would take a damage.
No, you from being tossed, you're not changing in elevation.
Oh
So-
my god. Oh my god. If stats are a thing, if the belt of hill giant strength, that snake would have 20 strength.
I refuse
So-
for that to happen.
Elephant size.
Just 'cause of
20
how dumb
strength.
that is.
So literally, the "Don't tread on me" flag.
Alright.
Boot comes down. The tail's like.
I was gonna say instead of a bite, you wrap around their ankle and like take them out. Like,
I guess I
What?
start trying to negotiate their surrender in assorted languages, starting with Chultan.
Yeah, what do you say?
I guess I'm gonna start with the. I'm gonna check to see if they have any prisoners in there, and I'm trying this in Chultan because the lady was talking in Chultan.
In the meantime, could I be doing something?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to summon Fiera again.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast invisibility on her.
Okay. Spend the invisibility spell slot.
before you send Fiera, I'm gonna gently close the door.
Before you spend invisibility, you have to also note she will not be silent. Before you spend it, I just want to make sure you don't waste a spell slot
Okay.
because she has big wings that flap. She
So
is an
that's-
owl.
They'll be able to perceive that she's there.
It would just be a disadvantage to attack her at that point. Just because I don't want you to waste a spell if I don't want to just shoot it out of the air and fuck you with the spell slot. What? Yeah. Go ahead.
Question.
Yeah.
How far away from the door were they when I saw them?
Make an intelligence check. You only got a moment. Only had just a moment before she got shot out. It's gonna be
Okay.
like a guess call.
Okay.
And then, Frisha, do you have an idea of what you will say in this moment?
First I'm
Yes.
asking if
Of 20
she's
feet.
being held prisoner, since I'm asking in Chultan instead of Draconic.
Okay. You, jeez, I want to see if any of them have the courage here. You're asking in, Chultan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear two voices. Yes, we're Chultan, and then poof, and they immediately get knocked out. Like you just hear you hear strikes, and then you can hear in Draconic war sounds of "Shut them up."
Yep, they have prisoners.
Kyle, you alright, buddy?
I'm
Is
excited.
there an earthquake over there?
No, I'm excited.
Okay.
Oh, it's really
Okay.
great.
I don't know what that's
Magic missile
eyebrow
never
action,
misses.
but
All right. Okay. Follow me on this journey. I'm ready.
you gonna cast from Fiera?
Okay.
You're gonna kill
Follow me on this journey. No, follow me on this journey. All right. Casting invisible on Fiera.
Okay.
She's invisible now. Owls,
boy.
I will argue, are famous for their silent flight.
She's not an owl.
I am not going to have her fly into the room.
But she's not an owl.
Fiera is an
Fiera's
owl.
an owl.
Yeah,
She-
Fierra's totally an owl.
Oh,
she's
she's
been,
not, I thought she
She
was
is an owl.
Yeah,
no,
Fiera's
she's
an
been
owl.
an owl this entire time, man.
She's an owl familiar.
But why
No.
an owl in the jungle?
Not. Hey, perhaps there's a reason for that. Also, owls famous for their silent flight.
Sure.
2, I'm not going to have her fly into the room. She has 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
Merely, I'm going to have her chillax here
Okay.
or here.
Sure. She can make a stealth check with advantage.
Advantage
She's
because of
invisible.
her visible abilities.
Come on, buddy.
Alright, I have to roll this twice because I can't set it to advantage.
Okay. She's shot out of the sky.
God damn it.
She silently does the best of her ability in the space that she has to fly over there. Make sure you spent the invisibility spell slot, and she's shot out of the sky. They immediately just a rain of arrows the minute a sound goes off, as even as soft as that, arrows go out. And actually, let me roll for the attacks and make sure, because it's fair. And we haven't started like a fight initiative yet, but we're getting close with stuff. So let's see. 20. What's her AC?
11.
Okay, she is shot out of the sky. One of the arrows manages to nick her.
Is
Alright.
there a lock on my door?
On the door you're on right now?
Mhm.
Yes.
Close it and lock it from the inside.
You don't have the key.
I'm going to go talk to Alexandra real quick and then get the key and go back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hey, I need that.
Here you go. I hand it over.
Keeping us from being flanked. Thanks.
I have War hold me
Um,
so I can lean out really far and see if I can see anything.
After that second set of shots, you hear a voice. You hear a voice come forth. It shouts out in Draconic, and you hear the voice of a Yuan-Ti, one of the soldiers, and it shouts out and says, "If you stay here any longer, our reinforcements will come and destroy you. Stop playing your tricks. Leave this place, or you will die."
I tell him that all of his reinforcements are dead.
You do not speak Draconic.
Okay.
This is
I
what
can,
was going
I
to
can
do
afford to
anyway.
do.
This is war.
I was just gonna
Hold on.
laugh and then say, "We already destroyed your reinforcements."
Make a persuasion check.
No, even
I
better.
give him ideas
Make
on
an
how to say.
intimidation check, actually.
Even better. You were the reinforcements.
Word.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh no!
It says,
Am I able to assist on that?
what would you do to assist? So far, you've spoken.
I would give him. I would coach because that's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Like,
what do you?
before
What do
he
you
says
say?
anything.
Yeah. What do you say?
Okay, so we have with these types of people, you have to be as aggressive as possible, and you have to make it sound like you are the demon. You're the demon.
I believe in you, War.
I also believe in you, War.
Or go ahead. Make another roll.
Yes. Oh?
13. Let me just see something real quick.
I wish I could make the intimidation check.
They go to speak, and they say, "You lie! It is impossible! You could never destroy. We have so many within the city. They would have been warned by now." And as they talk, sorry. That something else happens. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna pull Rossin C's greatsword out and hold it out for them to see.
You can't. Yeah, you can hold. Actually, yeah, you
Stretchy
can
turtle arm.
totally hold that out. I think it cuts the words for a second off completely, and it just says, "Hi, it is impossible." And immediately, it just says, "It does no matter. Balthazar will destroy." And before she even can get anything out, you hear a door slam open, and you hear the still in draconic voice, this very fancy, as it opens, and it says, "Clovis, out of my way!" And it moves in, and you hear a slap. It says, "Shut up, you fool!" And it immediately, and it just says, and then you hear footsteps, but you don't see anyone as it gets close. And then you hear, "Clovis, over here, come!" And you hear the big, it says, "I have been listening to your little conversation." And he kind of like peeks out, and he says, "Huh." And you don't see him, but you can thematically here. Thematically here, there's a peek. You still have the sword out?
He's gonna pull back a little,
Okay.
just because he doesn't want them to see him to do the hypnotize thing again.
"What are the terms of your surrender? Of our surrender?" He doesn't say your surrender. I messed that up. What are the terms of? What are your terms?
Dragon bait and artist symbol.
I say that to Frisia. I'm translating at this point.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. At this point, you guys can translate.
Yeah.
So, probably the best terms of surrender is to have them toss their weapons into the pit, and we'll have confirmation of all of that from the prisoners inside, and have them back against the far wall while we can get over and take them properly prisoner.
Also tell us where the
Oh, also
dragon bait is.
where Artis is.
Your father. That should have been top of the list.
I was gonna come over there, and that was gonna be more personal.
So,
okay.
where do you say all this?
Yeah.
Make a
Try to
persuasion
relay
check.
as much. Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Go for it. Make a persuasion check. You're talking. You're the one talking.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yes.
Says,
My boy.
"Your terms are understandable, but very, very risky for those who are here. We have some hostages with us. You are Chulton, yes? I cannot see your face, my apologies, but you speak the Draconic language so well, my friend. We have some terms to negotiate of our own. You see, you have killed many, many, many of our people, if you are who I think you are thus far. Definitely powerful individuals, I will agree. But we do have some people here who are quite innocent, who I'm sure would not want to die in this situation. But let me at least offer a counter deal for you. You're looking for prisoners. I know where the prison chambers are. I can actually show you. I'll give you directions even. We can surrender these poor souls to you if you are here to free these innocent slaves. Of course, all of this for the security of our lives. Our weapons being thrown into the pit is problematic. You see, the jungles are quite dangerous. If we are to escape this place, we need some kind of surety that we can leave unharmed. And I think that it would be best if we were able to keep such things. But we are willing to negotiate on those terms, at least. What do you say? Does it not sound reasonable? My name is Yaru, by the way. What is yours?
He'll just say war, and then he'll go back to translating.
Yeah. Yeah, you can translate that.
Like conflict, by the way.
And I
the
think
thing
you hear a
don't want.
whisper, "His name is War."
What?
What kind of
Make
people
any-
are these? What, yeah. You can translate all of that.
Yep.
could say we have no interest in their chattel.
I've been using that word ever since Stellaris 2.
I mean, this place has an armory. Nothing's going to stop them from going and collecting new weapons.
He did tell us, though, these aren't the prison chambers. They have hostages, but they're not going to be prison.
They're trapped
A
where
good
they
way
are.
to
I don't
Save
think
those
killing.
people, but they're not who we're here for.
Yeah, we literally do not care about them. You should inform them of such.
Pretty sure totally cares about them, but is willing to lie about it.
Could tell them who we're here for.
It gives them leverage.
And it also enforces the fact that we don't care about these people who are not that person. Also, I don't see how it gives them leverage, since what will happen immediately after this is we will be escorted to where he is, and then we will have him, and he can't be used as leverage anymore.
There's a risk if they're keeping their weapons, though. They lead us into a room with more of them.
I doubt they will be keeping their weapons. The weight to their argument is that their lives mean something to us, which they don't. So their choices are to throw down their weapons, or I launch fireballs at them. They've already seen what happens. Speaking of, I am going to summon Fiora again, and I'm going to cast Invisibility.
Spend the
And
spell
I'm
slot.
going to, and yes, I will.
Wait. Let somebody illusion something and loose the reaction, and then let.
Well, I was going to say, while they are talking with War, it's going to be difficult to hear the gliding of a silently hunting predator almost 120 feet away.
While this is happening, I
I'm
minor
gonna-
illusion
I'm
a
gonna-
different Fiora to a different spot.
Different Fiora to a different spot. Okay. Yeah. A few shots go off, and they cling into the wall. The same time, Alexandria, you're moving Fiora.
Sure.
And
Alright.
and my minor Fiora dies dramatically.
Okay. You can
Like
put,
it, like
you
in
can,
the fucking action
yeah,
movies.
we can place the Fiora token. Right. Let me get it for you. Right. There you go. There's Fiora.
Neat.
And
Can I-
she is perched and clung to the wall.
What can you see? My
You know,
owl eyes.
could we be dramatic and say that she's perched on one of the arrows that have been lodged into the wall?
I think that's cool.
All right. So, do I get to see what's in the room?
Just put yourself here because Fiora doesn't have stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah, you see quite a few individuals. You see purebloods. You see a single Malazan close up, and the gladiator as well at his side, and several humans. Seem to be
Okay.
some of them unconscious, others cowering.
All right.
What was that? I thought we were going no tricks. Is this not a negotiation?
It's not our fault your place has
Only-
an owl infection.
You speak.
It's that station.
Actually, his cadence switches. He or his language switches. He switches to Chult and he says, "Ah, you speak Chultan, do you? This is acceptable, and there are more of you. Very good, very good. Listen, your tricks may be as well. We will keep firing our arrows. Let me promise you, we have many here. Shall we not just look down the path of peace?"
talk to him.
I say that you tell them that they might have many arrows, but our patience is significantly less numerous.
Risha.
All right. So
Speaking of Chult, now
it's,
you're all
he's
good to go.
speaking Chult, and I can go now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, obviously, I think this would be better if we can see each other face to face for these negotiations.
Aye, you would have to decline and disagree. See, you seem very adamant at incinerating my brothers and sisters, and I only fear that you will do the same to us. You see, I have a much better idea. We negotiate right here, just as we are, and my hope is that you will agree. After I give you the information that you want, we can send over some of these slaves. I'm sure they climb very well. Over to you, you can take them, and after we tell you where the prison is, you can go there and save your friends or whoever you're here for.
I love how he just suddenly turned German. It's amazing.
Chulton is German.
It's incredible. Yeah.
I say,
To snakes. That's how it comes out.
Yeah.
I say you tell them to surrender unconditionally,
Yeah,
or they're gonna start dropping one at a time.
Listen, let's not push it, please.
Because we hold all the cards now. I can see them, which means I can toll the dead. Which means they will quite literally start dropping with no explanation. And if that is
Just
the
bells
most
going off.
terrifying thing,
That is
I don't
terrifying.
know. I don't know if the bell is audible to other people. I think it's just like the person you're damaging.
It's just the person they're damaging.
So literally, they're going to start dropping dead
Yeah.
with no
You just start
explanation.
snapping your fingers.
Except for the fact that we are yelling over our patience is growing thin.
Well, no one said that yet. You
No,
can
but that's
say
what
that.
will happen. Yeah, it's like that's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like their arrows are numerous, our patience much less so.
Is someone propping Alexandria up? Because as you're like looking through fear,
She's just
you can't
between
hear her say
Frisha
anything,
and
right?
there's walls on
Yeah.
either side of it.
Oh, okay. Feel like you don't want you to fall out of the pit or something, you know. While you're getting all.
What is being said? He has said a lot of things. You guys haven't said much. You've been talking about what you're going to
Yeah.
say.
I need to look up
Explain.
one thing real quick.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, they are waiting for
I
a
just need
response.
to look to see what the. I need to be able. Damn, I need to be able to see. Let me see for. How big is this room, Alexandria?
It's 35 down, at least probably 20 across.
Are they all positioned in a less than 30 by 30 range?
I mean, they certainly are, but so are their prisoners.
Oh, that's fine. Prisoners are not a problem in this particular situation. And this one, I don't need to actually be able to see where I'm going. Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to respond or not? You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an unaffected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. It doesn't say you need to see anybody, so does this just go through walls?
Within range.
And
Literally
they
within
have
range.
disadvantage on charm against me.
So this spell literally goes through walls because it does not specify that you need to see.
Says it weaves through the air, so I'm guessing if he can see the door, he can at least have it enter the door and anybody looking at the door.
Sure, I think that works. Go. So they all need to make a wisdom saving throw. The whole room.
Yeah, and they don't get their advantage on this because they have a disadvantage from me.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see how this goes. They are starting, and this is. What does this do? This incapacitates them for a minute. Roll initiative, everybody,
Oh boy.
because this is combat.
Oh yeah.
We are moving
I-
space by space. It's almost 11 o'clock. We might have to call it before the combat starts.
Okay.
Unless they all just passed out.
I'll have them make the rolls before we call it.
Pretty sure gave up on negotiation with this guy because she can't get sight on him and charm him all the hell. So.
All right, let's have them make their rolls. So wisdom, correct?
Yeah, I'll run.
Gladiator
Pop the spell up.
first.
I think as the spell's going off, Alexandria is gonna hiss through her teeth. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
1d20. Okay. This.
Pretty sure doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
What's your spell say?
We are the terrorists.
What? 15.
15. Cool. And now
We are the foreign invaders.
Let's get this. Okay, let me just get. It's lagging so much. It's so poopy. They really need a desktop app. GM. So. Hello? Okay, roll. Oh, I did 2 because it lagged. 1d20. Okay. Alright. He did not. So, let's get him. Doop.
You just have to toll the dead off one of them.
And now I just need to do all of them, so roll 5d20. Did you spend the spell slot, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oof.
Whew.
Alright.
Whew.
I just have to put a lot of markers to sleep here. You hear quite a few bodies drop to the floor.
Right after that, I say, I don't. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's so good. That's where the episode ends. Totally. Let me see how the humans do. 2 of them are already passed out, so I'm just gonna roll for
Can I?
Oh, one actually stays awake. Wow.
Is it just the one Chultan awake?
One Chult.
Can I see who's?
Who
Who's
did
awake?
collapse?
Yeah.
Can I see who, if anybody didn't?
Everybody but one Chultan and the Gladiator. Okay. And then when we come back, this will be our initiative.
There I go.
All right.
Damn it, Friedra, this is twice.
And
Twice now.
That is our. Oh yeah. What? How long does that last? By the way.
1 minute.
Okay, and it is concentration. Can you mark your token with a quick orange? I just want to make sure we're all set up for when we come back.
Yeah.
Hypnotic pattern.
We have a 60-second power play.
Yeah.
Yep, and that'll go after Freesia. And 10. Perfect. So I know how long that will last.
And before all our warriors try to jump to the room so that they can get in on it and fall into the pit.
You're concentrating on invisibility, Alexandria, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you mark your token with an orange dot for me?
Sure thing.
And I think this is where we're going to pick up next time.
Yeah.
I'm going to move us over here.
Still Snake Door.
All right.
Good old Snake
Still Snake Door. That'll be the name of the episode, Snake Door. I love it.
Oh my god.
Very, very cool. Okay, I will close out the stream. Thank you to those who joined us. Anybody over on YouTube, super appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, you guys, for playing some Dungeons & Dragons with me tonight. A lot of mechanical battling and fighting. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. And that is everything. You all have a great one. You can see us again for Tomb of Annihilation on... it should be uploaded on Tuesdays, since we're doing it on YouTube at the moment. But we will see you next time. Take care. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.